There she is.
Right on. Hey, buddy.
Hi.
Hey, Josie, and everybody else in the room. Good to see you.
Yes.
Good
Hello,
evening.
hello, hello.
We are starting out behind. Hey, buddy.
Woohoo.
What's the matter now, Dorinda?
I'm muting the YouTube thing.
Well, get it
Hi.
muted.
There, I did.
Hi.
So, how's Josie tonight? Hey, buddy.
Hey, cool
Hey,
gamer.
cool gamer.
Good to see you, cool gamer. Glad to hear everything's all right there, Joe.
Come on up. I see.
Whoa. That's the first cop all day. Come here.
Well, everybody was asking us about a fur baby.
Oh,
And
the
then
dog
this
wants
morning at the tire shop, we had a fur baby come in with one of the other customers. And we'll see what she is as she grows up.
Yeah, we got a new babe.
Yeah.
Kind of glad having her, too.
Hi.
Kind of makes it good.
Hi. Yes,
They
good.
told me after I had my stroke, I'd have to wait 6 months to get a dog. I waited 2,
There you go.
and I'm back. And I hope everybody's having a good time tonight. We're kind of chilling, too. Chilling's a good one. Chilling is a good thing.
She's overheated.
Yeah,
She's
she is.
warm.
Well, then let her down.
Hi. Do you want to go lay in your bed?
Let her down.
She has not gotten out of the bed.
Yeah.
But is that a face you can love?
It's a blue tick. It's a blue tick hound with
Maybe
black and tan. Yeah, it's definitely black and tan.
She's gonna lay back down.
So she's about 14 weeks old, or 12 to 14. And
good girl, Trixie.
we just got her today, so we're kind of excited. So anyway, we're good. How's everybody else doing? We got 10 people in the room tonight and 10 thumbs up. Right on.
Right.
awesome.
Right on.
Cool.
She's been just mellow as hell, Joe. She was sleeping on concrete, a shelter normally is concrete, in a kennel, and everybody else was barking in the whole place, and she was just quiet as a little mouse and licked her hand. I like hounds.
So do I.
I just do. They're aggressive when they need to be aggressive, and other than that, they're just so sweet.
They got a good personality, though. But
Yeah.
wow, what a day. So what'd you do today, Dorinda? Oh, we know you got 2. You got 2 big ones, though.
No, I got one big dog. Joe
No,
has
Josie.
Joe has two dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I seen it because I seen it that one night that we all were on backstage or on YouTube.
Yep.
And hey, TJ Kotz, glad to have you here.
Hi, TJ.
Annette
Graff, good to see you,
Annette.
hon.
Hugs.
Yeah, now we're just gonna get started. We're gonna go kind of slower a little bit tonight and kind of see how everybody's doing and
Yep.
how your week was. Our week's been pretty good. And now I'm back to normal. Got a dog. I'm back to normal.
Cool.
She's so
Hey, Chris Gilbert, good to see you. Jen, we can see you now.
woo-hoo.
Hello, Jen.
Yes, we can see you now.
Hello,
Are we
Chris
all right
Gilbert.
up there?
Yes, I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, it was this big.
Nope.
Just leave. You're good now, Jen.
There you go.
Oh, wow. That made a difference.
Mm-hmm.
cleaned your gutters. Not bad for a 65-year-old woman at all.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, if I had gutters, I would put those tops that keep the leaves out of them to where you don't have to get up there and clean them out.
Yep.
I don't know how expensive that crap is.
I don't either.
So Joe C, I watched your video where you have your gaffs on and you climb that tree all the way to the top. And I'll tell you, I got to hand it to anybody that does that and doesn't go to scratch their other leg and accidentally cut themselves. I watched that happen one day and I thought those gaffs are nothing to mess around with when you're climbing a tree. So anyway, kudos to you. And
Josie has a new video out, and that's great. And we just want to promote him.
Yep.
Yep.
And I dropped it once. I don't know if I can drop it again, but I will find out real quick.
No, you haven't cut and pasted anything else, so you should be able to.
This
All
is
right.
Josie's newest video. So if you get a moment, check it out.
Yep.
I mean, it's great. We're all working together here, and we like to promote the other channels too.
Oh,
as well.
heavens, yeah. Always.
And we've made a lot of changes on Dorinda's channel. We've talked about it all week.
Yep.
We'd like to know what you guys want.
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want? Tell us what to do. Tell us what you want.
Oh, geez. But as we make the change, we wanted to make sure that we incorporated everyone with the audience and everything else, because we want to make it a bang-up show. You know, we want to do what you want us to do, and we want to have fun doing it.
Yep.
Yep. We want to have some fun.
Yeah. And me and Louise will be here for Now On Live.
Yep. And we might be going 3 nights a week at the rate we're talking. So there you go.
Yeah, but we might start it next weekend.
Yeah.
But we're not sure. But
Yeah.
we're getting close, and we know Christmas is coming, and New Year's Eve is coming, and we want to do something on those holidays so that everybody has a place to go.
Yep.
And have some fun. So anything more of the America USA music. Right on. And right now we're looking at getting a musician, but we're not so sure. We're going to wait a little bit, and I think I might have a new musician. It won't be Eric, but it might be a good guy. I was going to tell you that during.
Well, you did tell me that. Yeah, you
No,
did.
I talked to a guy today about, I don't know, right after I got off with you and laid down, I got up, and about 10 minutes after being up, I got a phone call from a friend of mine that plays the violin and plays the banjo
Oh,
and
nice.
plays the guitar and plays the saxophone.
Yahoo!
Oh, nice.
So I thought it might be kind of cool to get a wide range
Yeah.
and just jam a little bit here and there. And
Cool.
we are kind of starting from scratch a little bit, aren't we, Dorinda?
Yes, we are.
And Dorinda will not be doing crafts anymore. But
Unless she's so inclined, she'll come on another night.
I'm not coming on if she's doing it. So,
I know.
but probably no more crafts. But I think we're going to get a lot more time of talking and getting to know one another,
Yeah.
opening up them doors of communication, and just kicking it and just being ourselves and not being woke.
That's right.
just
Woo-hoo.
See where it goes. Now that we lost everybody in the room and we're here alone now, we're good.
No, we got 11 with us now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting started. People are going to be checking out Josie's video, and that's what we want them to do.
Yeah.
We want to kind of make it fun for everybody. And to make it fun for everybody has to let us know what you want.
Yeah, for sure. I got to go let the dog in. I'll be right back.
That's fine. Good evening, Sharon Whitmore. Good to see you, hon. But we're back, and we're not going anywhere. And I think I made a good decision to come back when I did. Dorinda begged me, but I'm glad to come back. I'm glad to be back. Took me
Yes.
3 days to figure out if I wanted to be back, but we are back.
Yeah. If
And-
you all have us.
And we're glad to share the time that we have with you. Right now I am not working, so I've got more time than not. But I'm going to be going back to work here shortly, but it shouldn't really affect anything.
I don't think so.
But I think that we need to I think we need to catch our breath, and we needed to start somewhere. And why not start at the beginning rather than at the end?
Yep.
Yep. Brenda, you are so good with yups.
Well, I'm agreeing.
Are you?
Yes.
Yep.
We are glad to have you agreeing.
Okay, poop shit. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Poop shit. Poop shit.
I live in. Oh, where do you live?
No, he's talking with TJ Katz.
I will shut up.
Yeah, I don't know what a crepe myrtle is, but
Texas.
is it?
No, that's what she just said. She lives in Texas.
Oh.
Big guy thought he was asking me where I lived because I'm a moron.
We're starting to live again.
Yeah,
We're
we are.
starting to live
Barbara
again.
Clayman, good to see you.
Hello, Barb.
Yeah, no, we're good. And wow. Kind of getting a slow start on everything, but we'll get up there. Good evening, ER. How you doing, Eric? Good to see you, brother.
Hello,
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah,
I hope life's been treating you well, Barb.
so do
It's
I.
good to see you. It's really nice to see you.
Yeah, that's the problem of getting old, TJ. I understand that. It takes a little more time. We get her done, but it takes a little longer. Wow.
Yes. Okay, so later we'll flash a picture, but we got a new fur baby. I think her name's going to be Trixie. She might have the same personality as the dog that
You said a different name when you were talking about other dogs earlier.
We're naming her Trixie. Leave it alone.
Yeah, but no, when she said a certain name, I think it started with an F.
It was
Frida.
Frida, and we changed our mind.
Yep.
The dog's
Yeah,
not
but-
Frida.
She responded to that name. That's all I'm
She's
saying.
responding better to Trixie.
Yeah, she is.
Sharon
Okay.
Mercer, good to see you, hon. Glad to have you here. Glad to have everybody here tonight.
For sure. It's awesome to see everybody.
And I don't know what we're going to do or how we're going to do it, but we're going to do something, and we're going to do it fast.
We're talking about trees right now. I'll tell you.
Hey,
Okay.
Ken Stout, how you doing, brother? Wow.
First time that I had 100-foot pine tree taken out of my yard in town. It was only 10 feet from my garage and my house.
Why'd you take it down?
And because it was heaving the driveway up, it was probably...
You should have waited till it heaved it up and then called your insurance company.
Oh, it was long standing. It just when we bought the house, it was root heaved, and so we decided that it got taller and we could almost bottom out our car on it, and so we went ahead and offered a friend of ours that did tree elimination a prime rib dinner and all the people that worked on it to get it done. So anyway.
No, Sharon Whitmore, we have a big tree up, and I don't know if we might just do it. I don't know. Do you want to do
I was going to do a wall tree, and you said you're not screwing these walls up because it's the farm and we're getting rid of it, and you didn't want
let's screw it up.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I think we will. I think we will do the
By next week, we will have a tree up.
Oh,
and I hope all's going. It's been a bit tough at times. I'm sorry to hear that, Barb. I hope everything starts going good for you, though.
yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
Well, I'm ready to turn the page from 2023.
I'm
Yep.
ready. I'm ready to be done with 2000. You know, I thought it'd be so great. Sold the ranch, and I would commit to doing nothing, right? And then I ended up kind of starting a campground and finishing up the house I'm in. And then I had a stroke, and then a minor stroke, by the way.
Yes.
And it slowed me down, and they want to treat it like a major stroke, which I've said a million times. I don't understand why.
Don't give me a lobotomy. I'm getting better.
Yeah, that's just it. But, and I got to admit, I got to tell you this again, Dorinda, thank you for asking me to come back.
Oh, no problem, sweetheart.
And we're glad to be back. And
I
we've
needed,
got a whole,
I needed a change, and I was just going to shut the channel down, period. I was done.
well, I'm glad you didn't do that. And I think a lot of people here are glad you didn't do that too. But I think right now, during the time that we're trying to reboot and try to figure it out, now is the time for everybody to comment and tell us, what do you want out of a show? What do you want?
Yeah. And if you want a talk show, what do you want to talk about? Give us some options.
Yeah,
I would be appreciated
for the night.
Yeah.
It works out. Hi, Ken Stout. It's good to see you.
and that's what we want to do. We want to build up and get everybody talking. We like to talk and
For sure.
start building it up. Was having a TIA and a heart rate was oh man.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow, hold on real quick. Our most kind and heavenly Father, we pray tonight for Ken Stout's mother. Father, you know her. Father, we pray with all of our might that you restore her and bring her back to normal health. Our prayers are always going to be with her, and we know that you hear our prayers, Father. It says, ask and you shall receive. We're asking and we want to receive. We pray for all these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
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 Just go with the flow. It works for me. All right.
Those command hooks sound like they might
Hold
work
on.
pretty good.
I like it when Rob talks about negativity coming into positivity.
Yep.
And the thing about it is that's really a good thing, because right now we have to take a look at the woke nation. And we have to take a look at ourselves to see if we're woke or not. And that takes a while to figure out. And then
find a way to break your wokeness.
Find a way to break it, and find a way to talk again, and find a way to be again. There are so many negative things out there that we have to turn it into positivity, or we'll all go nuts.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But yeah, we were talking about all these things that may or may not help, or may help, or we don't even know, but we just know that if we all work together and we all learn to talk to one another again, and I don't mean learn, but be able to get to the point where we don't get so butthurt over everything.
Yeah.
There was a time when we had a right to disagree and still remain friends.
Yes.
And I'm glad you told me that, because I didn't even think about that until you said it.
Oh, heavens, yeah. For years and years. I mean, you could disagree. My grandmother and my grandfather, one was a Democrat and one was a Republican, and they knew they canceled out each other's votes, but both of them were so staunch in their beliefs that they were glad they canceled out the other one.
Yeah.
They were married for 50 years. They got along great.
And no one got shot for arguing.
Oh, heavens, no. And it wasn't a shouting match, or it wasn't disrespectful towards each other. It was just like, you're wrong. It's okay. You're wrong.
Bullshit, I'm right. Anyway. But yeah, no, we were thinking about it. Me and Dorinda were talking about it, and we thought we'd bring it to the show tonight.
Yep.
So that we could figure out what you want from us and what we can deliver. Hey man, I'm not sleeping, but I'm mentally drained. Wow, need more positives.
Yep.
Absolutely. We have to think positive because if we think negative, we'll get destroyed. And that's exactly why you would be mentally drained.
And we all have to fortify each other.
Absolutely.
And
Rebuild one another.
yes. We don't need to change each other's thinking, but we can sure as heck support each other.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you used to say, what's the remedy?
Well, if you don't have a remedy, you don't have anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have a problem and no remedy. All you have is a problem.
Yep.
And now that I'm not on the ranch, which has been a really big culture shock for me, I'm relearning to live in society again. I found out that my horse don't matter because my wife sold it. And
I had to shut that doctor up somehow. My God.
but I got the dog back, so I'm good. It's just really crazy with how the year changed. In February, I dropped my channel and got moved. And moving was a good thing. It really was. It was good for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
But moving
But
out of Minnesota will be
realized-
better too.
We realized when we stopped the channel how pussyfooting around on YouTube was making us woke. And it was everything that we didn't want to be.
Really?
And so we both started watching old cowboy flicks that were lame as they're not as lame as Hallmark, but they're pretty damn close.
Yep.
And we started out and we just broke away from everything and just do our own thing now. We do pay attention to what's going on around us, but I think everybody needs to.
Yes.
And I also think that we have to understand what we're fighting and what things are, what's going down isn't right. And we have to have a chance to talk about what's not right.
Right.
Yep.
And then figure out a way to make it right if it's only right with us.
Hey, what?
Hey, Wildlife, haven't seen you in forever. Good to see you, brother.
There you are. Good. Good to see you.
Man, you're goofier than goofy tonight.
Well, some nights I'm goofy, and some nights I'm quiet, and some nights I need to import Dorinda's bitch. Sign and put it right behind it back here.
Yeah. Sorry, I had my head in front of the sign. I got to move over. Oh, I'm going the wrong fucking way. There we go.
I love old spaghetti westerns.
To change the topic right on. That's funny. That's funny.
What was the best one that we watched?
I don't know,
That
Rawhide
was
or something.
old.
Dorinda.
No, I have not.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I grew up on Leave It to Beaver, and nobody else remembers Dobie Gillis.
Well, who would?
I don't remember
Well-
Dobie Gillis. I remember Leave It to Beaver.
Well, Dorinda, I don't remember Dobie Gillis either. So
No.
my wife will say Dobie Gillis, and I'll be like, what the?
Maynard G. Krebs. That was the name that I remembered the other day. And then I had to remember what show I saw it on, you know.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
Can't tell we're bored. Now we're thinking about old movies.
The Andy Griffin Show.
I liked the Andy Griffith Show up until I seen it all.
Yep.
And I had all summer of being moved and getting things done, didn't watch any TV. And now, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched everything. I watched every Gunsmoke there was, and yuck.
She's really breathing hard.
Of course she is. She's hot.
I think that she's also dreaming.
Well, that's good. If she gets up and bites you, then we'll know she was dreaming. Yeah, she's a good
golly.
dog. So how has everybody been? And Dorinda's back to doing her thing.
Well, I told you
That
that the baby was here today. So I'm going to show you some pictures.
all right, make your screen big.
There's my baby. There's my baby and my daughter. There's
Right
the
on.
baby.
Oh, how new. Hmm.
There's she
Oh, right
has-
on. Sharon Whitmore and Sharon Mercer said they both remember Dobie Gillis.
Yes,
Why didn't I remember Dobie
because
Gillis?
it was in black and
the
white.
baby's Nightmare Before Christmas or some stupid thing outfit. Mom really likes that.
Right on.
There's the baby.
I like that.
There's the baby with the mommy.
Right on.
There we go. I
Right on.
have to show my baby. I'm telling you, baby.
Yeah,
comes,
we're seeing it.
I take pictures every time.
Yeah, it kind of beats picking it up and holding it. You just take a picture and say, good enough.
Oh, I like holding her too. I got to hold her yesterday when they were here. And
Today when they were here?
I didn't hold her today. No. Well, I was helping to get her out of the thing, but my daughter picked her up. I didn't have a chance. She was too
You'll
quick.
make it up tomorrow.
Yep. Thank
That's
you.
cool,
She
though.
is so precious to me.
Well, cool. What are you doing now? You're not going to show the dog pictures now, are you?
Just one. Just one.
Okay,
Oh,
hang on.
Just one. She found. Oh, it's not going to show
It's
it
not going to show, so why
at
do it?
all.
Nope.
That did it. That.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Awesome.
We got out the dog bed that was in storage, and she has not left it. So anyway, we'll see how big she ends up getting. Time will tell.
Jeez.
What?
Start out with a dog on her lap, and
Yes.
then all of a sudden, Dorinda shows her baby pictures, and you break out a dog.
There you go. It's our new fur baby.
The dog's even cussing you right now. He's going, that fucking bitch.
I call you bitch. You can call me a bitch.
We wear it proudly.
Amen. My granddaughter had identical twins, baby girl that were
I stay positive.
Yep.
right on. I hate that heart thing that sits on the bottom of my channel
Because it wipes out our word.
because it wipes
Yeah.
out the words.
It's crazy. I don't know why the fuck they did that.
Was that YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube did that.
Why?
I don't know, but if you hit it, it makes little hearts go up the chat.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
I don't know what happens if you hit the smiley face, so I'm gonna hit the smiley face. Oh, it goes up the chat too.
Oh, right on. Now that we know how the crap works, we're all doing great.
More shit get in the way.
I guess we don't have to talk anymore. We'll just push the heart.
You
God.
can make it not show up, Ken Stout. That sounds good.
How the fuck do you
Yes,
do that?
it's YouTube. You can make it not show up. Well, we need to know how to make it not show up. It's kind of stupid. They put it right at the bottom of the chat where you can't,
Where you want to read.
where you want to read and you can't read it because the heart's there.
Yep.
Yep.
In
So
the
it's in your-
studio on YouTube, you can uncheck it. Okay.
Say yes. It should never bank up on my channel.
Woo! Shows.
Okay.
All right, on.
Studio. Hang on a minute. YouTube Studio.
And thank you for that, Ken. You'll do a show on how to do it. That'd be great. You're looking at people that are computer illiterate. We run a show, but we're computer illiterate.
We barely survive. But we've got a smile.
Yeah, we barely survived. Yeah, everything's going to hell in a handbasket, but we're here.
And we're smiling.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Wow. That's funny. So now what, Dorinda? Are you concentrating hard?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Well, because I'm trying to
Get rid of your heart.
Just she's looking for something to say.
They
God.
might have to wait until the next live.
Yeah, we might have to wait till the next live to do it. Or maybe she will figure it out on this
We
live.
might be stuck with it for the evening. That's
Or we
okay.
might not be.
There's I know in that graph they reset all the crap that we delete off because all we want is a
I take
simple
off
computer,
all of Microsoft every time, right?
all the games, all of this,
Everything.
all of that.
Then I wake up the next morning and I've been updated or whatever. Everything's back.
Yep.
It's crazy.
We don't use McAfee, we use something else, and they went ahead and they reactivate it, and then it's bugging you every.
But as it
day
reactivated, it
for-
just tells you you don't have it. And it's
Right,
like,
right.
well, there's a reason I don't have it. It's because I don't want it.
Yep.
And I think that they do this just to irritate you.
Yep.
Back in the 1800s when I was young,
You would know
and we
what
had our
the shit
computer going,
on.
we didn't have to worry about this crap.
I walked 10 miles to school.
Uphill both ways.
Yes.
Yep.
Hold on, did you read that, Dorinda?
I'm writing it down. You choose edit. Then customization.
And then uncheck.
Uncheck. Uncheck.
Yeah,
It's under the heart. It's under the heart.
Somebody else write
someone
something in
type.
quick.
Reactions. Okay, thank you, Ken.
Cool. We can simplify.
I can't believe that they put a heart right where people chat.
Yeah, it should be on the other side where the icons are at, and the little hearts would float up over people's pictures.
It's like YouTube. They want you to talk, but they don't want you to talk. They don't want icons, but they want icons.
Right.
They want to tell you how to live your life and how to do things without doing it.
Yep.
So you know how you always used to dread the Bissell vacuum
Oh, Jesus.
cleaner?
You're going back into the dog?
No, I'm going into the fact that Bissell Vacuums is sponsoring adoptions for.
They're sponsoring spayed and neutered.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Oh, Jesus. You're stuck on the dog.
Well, that's
I'll
better than taking care of Hunter.
talk
Biden.
about the dog as much as you need to, hon. I'll let you. I'll give the floor to you.
Is
Jesus.
your back going out?
Not that bad, but
But I don't want to be seen.
I don't want to be seen talking about the dog we just got today every 2 seconds. Jesus.
But it's something new that we can talk about. That's
Oh,
just
just grand. Just grand.
It's like farting.
Jeez. Now we're starting out again and we're running again. And I think that, geez, Dorinda's still laughing. That's good.
sorry.
No, it don't matter. But I do think that 3 days a week will be where we're at.
Cool.
And Dorinda's still laughing. Jesus.
That's because of the lag from the picture. You got to remember that.
I'm so old. It's not about neutering interest in neutering anymore.
Hey, Pappy, good to see
Bear,
you.
sorry, brother.
Happy.
Glad to see you.
Yay. We're open for everybody to kind of guide things and go with a new topic.
Yep.
You know, in that graph, it's. I think it's sad that they let their animals procreate and then they just gotta dump them. Yep. Dumping whole litters of pups and cats.
That's happening everywhere now, though.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The shelter that we were at today that we went to get the dog at, they had 104.
104 dogs this last week.
They're down to 32, so people are picking them up.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
Yeah.
Enjoying a warm December and rain up here.
Oh, cool.
Right on. We're enjoying snow tonight.
Tonight
I
I'm
have-
enjoying no snow. I'm liking
Huh?
it. Tonight
We're
I'm enjoying
getting-
no snow. I like it. Then I don't have to shovel. I like
Well,
that.
Dorinda, we're getting hit.
Well, when the plow went by last night, I yelled up at my daughter asking her where her skidoo boots were, because I was going to go out and shovel last night. And she goes, "No, you're not. And no, you're not wearing my boots." I'm like, okay.
And that graph had running clouds and rains today.
And it took us an hour and a half to clean the plow from in front of the two vehicles in my driveway.
Wow. I think we're going to get about a foot tonight. It's really pounding out there right now.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it. I went many years with no snow, so it's kind of a cool thing.
Yep.
I really am. I'm not going to like it long enough to once the shoveling and all the other crap begins, but maybe I will.
When I was my late 30s and early 40s, they'd plow my road in town, and I'd go out and I'd shovel the entire mound of snow for the 55-foot wide lot, and I'd throw it in on my birch tree. And my birch tree was really healthy. It loved it.
Yep. Brendan or yep. That means move on, move on, move on.
No. What we do is we push it down the street a little bit, okay, to in my next door neighbor's yard, kind of at the end of the snowbank, and that's where we put all of our snow. Is there?
Right on. That's funny. Ken Stout says, "Snow, that word is not allowed to be spoken on my show."
Hello, Garrett.
Hey, Garrett. Breaking. Former CNN host Chris Cuomo said he would be interested in another Donald Trump presidency and says Biden wouldn't be the best choice for the Democrats in 2024. We already know that Biden won't be a good. Biden ain't good at anything.
Well, I hope everybody wakes up. I talked with a young kid that said, "Well, I'll give him another 4 years." I said, "He's screwed up a lot of stuff in the last 3. Please,
Yeah, you think?
Please think. Please rethink
Spending
this.
all of his time falling.
Oh,
I used to be at a 4
I think
a.m.
the funniest fall I ever saw, and I must have saw it 1,000 fucking times and roared each and every time, was him falling going up the airplane. I'm sorry. That was hilarious.
I thought it was funny when he fell at in Colorado when he was doing the cadet speeches,
yeah.
and he was walking away and fell over.
Oh, wow.
Miss Rob, thank you for letting me hang out here. I have no food. I'm setting it up, and see you next time. Right on.
All right.
Well, we were glad to have you here, Ken. We really were.
Have a great show.
Trent, good to see you, hon.
No, focus. I have to focus on setting up.
Well,
Not food.
I'm an idiot. Thank you, Trending, for sharing the live. How have you been?
Hey,
Hi,
sweetheart.
Charlie.
Woo woo.
We had a big laugh one night. We brought Trending up way back when, and we got her to sing "Welcome to the Jungle,"
Yeah, I remember that.
and it was hilarious. She was great, but it was just we're all having fun.
Yep.
Much love, ma'am, Brenda, ma'am, Louise, Rob, right back. Good to see you, Dirk. Good to see you.
Hugs.
Much love, much love.
Yeah, that's true. He did vilify him when he left office. That's no shit.
Yes, he did. I mean,
It's kind of dumb what goes on.
Yeah.
How do you share? You gotta talk to Trending Live about sharing. I don't even know how to share.
I think at the bottom of the YouTube thing, there's a share button, and you can share it to your YouTube or your channel or whatever. I think. I don't know. Hang on.
yeah, I've never.
Yeah, you can do it to Facebook, email, Reddit, Tumblr, Lycan. Yeah, I don't know what else you can.
Yeah, we used our community page to share it out,
That's what we did.
and we never clicked on the little share thing.
We're not real sure, Josie.
I have no idea how to do it. I just
We
type
don't
in
want to
mine.
sit here and bullshit. We're not sure, so we'll just go with we're not real sure yet. But
Why don't you?
we'll get sure soon enough. What'd you say, hon?
Go ahead and post Joe C's
I did.
thing again.
Well, you got my remote right. You got my
Oh,
thing. You can.
I do. I have the power.
My wife has the power. I do not.
Okay, it's just the link, but this is Joe C's tree removal that he's working on. Are you done with that project, Joe C, or do you have a whole lot more to do?
His videos are so excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, they're informative. They help you with all your home stuff, and I loved when you wrapped the abrevieties bushes and got them prepared for the snow where they didn't. Yeah, abrevieties. It's what they call them.
Wow,
my dear.
that job is done. Right on.
All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Good.
More to come. Right on. Well, you're at the end of the year. You're pretty much getting closed out right now, aren't you? Are you doing snow removal and stuff, or what are you doing?
He's got a vineyard right by where he lives.
Well, vineyard doesn't produce grapes in the winter.
Yeah, I know, but they have other things that they do, and he does a lot of work for them.
Right on.
Is what he's told me.
Right on. Thank you, Dorinda, for that.
No problem. He can elaborate on it and probably make it sound better than I just did, but...
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't have been you.
True.
About closed out. No, I'll be getting an insurance job. Oh, you quit that job. Right on.
Oh, cool.
Right on. Thank you for the community share there, Trending. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we do. Thank you.
Our goal is to build up a little bit, talk about anything, and just have a great time.
Yeah. And if people have any topics that they want us to talk about, throw it in chat. We'll see what we can do.
Exactly.
Yep.
We're gonna make it.
We'd like to include you guys in the show.
We want to make it an interactive chat so that we all are talking about something we all want to talk about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too many times you get stuck on something and then nobody really wants to hear it. So I think we want to grow on everybody being able to talk and being able to say what they want to say and have the topics they want. And I think that's where we want to be. I don't know. That's where I want to be anyway.
Yep, that sounds good.
Not an insurance job, an inside job. Right on.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm about 3 months away from going back and doing my thing.
Hi, Carrie.
Carrie, glad to see you. Hello.
Hello, Carrie. Good to see you.
But yeah, we're starting out fresh, right, Dorinda?
Yes, we are.
And we're starting out, and we're going to redo everything that we had done in the past.
Yep.
And we'd been live a lot together before, so it's kind of like, let's get her done.
Yep.
I think
Democrats and panic modes poll show President Biden losing young voters. Well, they're gonna, because everything they're doing is moronic, and people are tired. Oh, right on, Carrie. You're a proud Army mom. I'm glad to see you again.
Oh,
Wow,
good.
right on.
It's good to see you.
fantastic.
That is beautiful. Are
Yep.
you still doing videos, Carrie? Or have you slowed down? Right on. Go ahead, hon.
No, that's perfect. Oh, it's good to see you. Really good to see you.
We're all just, right now, we're breaking out, working out our bugs and having time to talk. And I haven't done any in a while. Yeah. I went off in February last year and quit completely. And then Dorinda begged me to come back, and then I did. So I'm glad I'm back. I want to be back, but wow. It is so good to see you, Carrie, believe it or not.
Yeah, it
Good
is.
to see everybody in the chat, though. And I think in time that we will be able to work and talk to everybody.
Yep. Oh, I got an itchy eye.
Mukbang trending live, right on.
All right.
So
Hello,
right now
Mukbang.
we're kind of shooting for subscribers. If you haven't subscribed and you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And whatever we want, whatever everybody wants to talk about, we'll talk about. And we're just gonna have fun.
Yep. And shoot the shit.
Oh, you haven't been in chats? You know, I haven't either.
We went on strike for a long time.
Well, we got tired of the YouTube bullshit. It seemed to be like all this crazy crap all the time. And everybody wanted to feed you doom and gloom, and I don't play doom and gloom.
Mm-mm.
Everything, if there's a problem, we should be able to solve it. We are mature adults.
Yes. Or at least I'd like to think so. Mukbang, hello, honey.
Good to see you, mukbang.
Yep. I don't know if I can say that word, but it's good to see
Why
you.
not? It's only mukbang. Try it, Dorinda. Mukbang.
Mukbang. Okay.
You know,
There you go. You got her.
Yeah.
Discernment. Good to see you, brother. Good
Hello,
to see you.
discernment.
Yeah, I think that everything is going better for us now a little bit. I think we worked a lot of things out this week, and we really, really want to make the show about the people that come in. We don't want to make it about me and Dorinda, because me and Dorinda are quite boring.
Agreed.
And
I
I'm
didn't
along
say
with
yes. I agreed.
You agreed?
We could be boring. Yes, we can be boring.
you. Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Too warm in here.
And you're in
Well, it
the
might be
party
because
and
it's
freaking
hot
out.
in the
What the hell
house.
did you do? Turn a heater on for the dog?
Yeah, and she's like panting like a.
No, she isn't. She's dead on arrival. She's out. We're stubborn and tenacious, and that's a good combo. Absolutely.
She's a good little dog. Here, do you want your?
No.
There you go. You got it anyway.
Well, I'm glad I got it.
Otherwise, I'm gonna sit on it and break
Buddha
it.
Destiny, good to see you.
Hello,
Hey,
Buddha of Destiny. Good to see you
How are
again.
it for you? How have you been, Buddha? Are you still in Florida, or did you move to North Carolina?
Inquiring minds. want to
Inquiring minds want to know. That's true.
know. Oh golly.
And we have no Eric anymore. Eric's long gone.
Yep. Eric is out on a journey.
And where he ends up, no one
A
knows.
journey to manhood.
A journey to something.
Yeah. Houseboats.
Still in
and
Miami,
historic
right
boats.
on.
Yeah, they kicked him right on out.
Yes, they did.
Is that a
But
good
they
thing?
reported
Yes.
anyway. It took 3 times to do it, so that's a good thing to get him gone. I have a nephew in the hospital with asthma complications, and my cousin's son, 7 years old, with severe pneumonia. Real
Oh my-
quick, our most kind and heavenly Father, we pray for Carrie's nephew and his cousin's son.
Okay.
We pray that you just wrap your loving arms around him and heal him, Father. We know it's a time that these things happen, but we know that you have the power and you can do what we ask. It says in the Bible to ask and we shall receive. We're asking and we want to receive. We thank you for your loving gift of your Son, Jesus Christ. We pray for this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
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 I'm moving mid next year, and I'm going to go last few weeks in December to go look at land in Nashville. Right on. Right
All
on.
right.
Awesome.
That's exciting.
That is exciting. Right on.
I know when I got to drive away from the border, it was like, oh, what a relief.
What a relief.
It really was. And I was ready for a new chapter. And we got a new chapter. Now we're going to go on to another chapter.
Yeah. We seem to be making a lot of chapters all the time and trying to make it fun.
Yep.
I mentioned that I missed
Hold
being
on.
gypsy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Buddha just said that, are you just hanging in there? Has your health gotten any better, Buddha? That's kind of something I am interested in. I'm hoping and praying that you're better and that life is treating you well. I really do. Go ahead. Now you can say whatever you want.
Boom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
I did that today too with the mom and the baby. I went to say something, completely lost it. I got half a word out and it was gone.
Absolutely. That happens.
Hello, much love, trending and Buddha supports.
Yeah,
Awesome.
blessings to all and good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
It's kind of cool that we can come into a room, have blessings, talk just about anything,
Yep.
catch our breath, breathe in the week. The week's been a week. And have this time to decompress. You know, you spend a lot of time working all the time. And then you get this weekend where you can decompress and just have some fun.
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm thankful I woke up today and got another day to serve him. Amen. Amen. Little Felon, good to see you too.
Hello, little felon.
It's good to be. It's good for us. I think it's good that we're back. I never thought
Yeah.
I'd come back, but I'm kind of glad Brenda talked me into it. And I think we're getting things figured out. Go ahead, hon.
It's a little felon that has that Rottweiler, I believe.
No, it's Little Felon. Let's put it.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Big Rottweiler.
Wow. We sit down here and we think about everything all day long and all week long. I lost the TV to the ball game, still watching on my phone.
All right, Carrie. That's
Right
cool.
on.
Emily Gengadine. It's good to see you, honey.
Emily Gengavine. Right
Hello.
on. Good to see
Hello,
you.
Emily. Hello, Frozen Hearted. It's good to see you.
Yeah, we would. And I am going to say it again. We do need to get more subscribers and we need to build back up. And we'd love the likes and the thumbs up if you haven't done it. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. We're really, really working on trying to build a decent channel now.
Yep.
And I think we're catching our breath. You know me, I'm direct and outspoken.
Yes.
Yes, we do, discernment. Yes, we do. Sky Wonder with Faith, Buddha, and Trending Sport. Thank you, Sky Wonder.
Hello, Sky Wonder. Good to see you.
And we are glad to have you here. New family here. Glad to have you here.
Right. Well, all of you, come on in. Have a seat.
Come on in. Relax a little bit and talk.
Pop a topic out there where we are not rigid and on a specific.
Sky Wonder with Faith, new here. Well, we're glad to have you. We really are, and welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, we started out and we decided that that the crafting show wasn't really working that well. And Dorinda's Corner comes in where we can talk and have a good time and just enjoy life again.
Shoot the
Yep.
breeze.
Shoot the breathe.
Hey, Spiritual Awakening.
Good to see you.
Hello, Spiritual Awakening. Great to see you. Wow.
So, Josie, your inside work, is it going to be drywalling and refurbishing something that got shifted by nature or whatever?
Oh, that's great that you finished the Nativity cross stitch. Awesome.
Potia Native, good to see you.
Hello, Potia. Great
And,
to see you.
Emily Gangady
Yeah.
just said something to you. Go ahead and answer.
Yeah, Emily, that's fantastic. We sent Bear on to take care of some goats, and he is having a great time being a herd overwatcher. He's like that gentle giant that will kick some major tush if he needs to. To keep
Hey,
them
Carol
safe.
Z. Good to see you.
It's fun. It's so much fun.
Hello,
And,
Pearl Z. Production. Cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
do that, Carrie. We would like to see it.
we would.
Yeah, that would be great.
There
Thank
we
you,
go.
Chris.
Yeah, hit that like button. We got 29 likes. 18 people
Awesome.
are ahead of things.
Yeah, we're moving.
Woot, woot.
Yep.
Wow, Carol Z, good to see you again, huh? And wow. Yeah, we started out and we were kind of like, and I'll be honest, me and Dorinda were talking about it all week, and we were like, where do we want it to go? How do we want to talk? What do we want to talk about? And we decided that too many shows have a narrative when they come on.
Yep.
And we want to be a show with no narrative, that the audience or the people in the chat make the show. So if
Yep.
you have a topic you want to talk about, we'd like to hit that because it'll make it easier for us, because we don't want to hit dead air and dead space and not have anything to say. It's up in the air still. Yeah, that's probably true.
Well, welding and fabrication covers a huge, broad industry.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. I had a friend that had a Mercedes that her husband bought for her, and a gear went out in it, and it was $450 to buy the gear from Mercedes. She went to a machine shop that was a millwright, and he custom made the part for $50. It's like, yeah. He is loving it, and yes, he was a Great Pyrenees, and he's loving being out on the property and that.
We were glad that he
he's got his job.
He got a job again.
We were a little bit
I had
too
a
quiet
Mercedes Turbo Diesel. I've never had a Mercedes in my life. I've had this thing called a truck.
She drives a pickup truck.
All I drive is a pickup truck. Pick them up. But I love my truck.
One of the most versatile backwoods cars that I had was one of those little Honda Civics. It was a 77. And it would go places that big trucks would not be able to go. I could take it up on a hillside and go up around a ravine and back onto the road.
Turbo went out. It was $1,800 back then, so I sold it. Yeah, if it was $1,800 back then, I would have sold it too.
Yep. My dad had Porsches, and he decided they were too expensive to support, so he went up to a Beamer.
Yeah. How'd that work out?
Well, he kept it for quite a few years. It didn't. It
What
wasn't in the shop all the
what
time.
did he end up driving at the end of his life?
A little Volkswagen Bug.
With a VW engine and an Audi.
It was a turbo diesel, though.
Oh yeah, turbo diesel of a VW.
He started to scare the shit out of me. He was like aggressive and getting old.
Yeah.
A Ford Falcon.
Slant 6 is a good engine. It's easy to work on. You don't have an engine now they can work on.
My first car was a 1952 Dodge Coronet Deluxe. And it was the ugliest car.
But it was a Coronet.
Mohair interior, which poked your butt if you had too thin a fabric on.
Did that happen to you much? Did you get your butt poked?
By my mohair interior? Yes, I did.
Well, that's terrible.
Nothing else. I was a good girl.
I had a swinger. Right on. Wow.
Yeah, I had 3 on the column with Beatrice also. That was that Dodge Coronet.
I had a 3 in a tree once, don't even know the car, and I drove it, and I hit something, and I tried to shift it, and I dropped the transmission right on the road.
Oh, crap. Did you put in the clutch?
No, I put in the clutch, but I also dropped it. But yeah, my first car was a Z28 Camaro. I remember back in the day of the Z28.
Yes.
I think I had a Pontiac Sunbird.
You had to stop every 15 miles to add oil.
That was when that 30 weight mattered.
Oh, yeah. Straight 30.
Yeah, I remember that. Well, I had a car that I filled up with straight Murdy. It was a Mazda, and I put straight 30 weight in it because it would drain it out so fast, and I'd get a few extra miles by putting in the 30 weight.
Uh-huh.
Crazy. Back in the Marines when I had no money.
67 Bel Air.
Right on.
That was back when they were huge cars.
No, it wasn't a 67.
Yeah. They were big. They were bigger cars, though. They
were bigger.
Yeah, they weren't like the little pipsqueaks that they poop out now.
Yeah, I had one of those boat cars too at one point. I fucking
no radio, no air. Yeah, I remember them days. Roll down the window. You want air? Roll down the window.
That's right. That's right. Like our first RV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Holy moly!
Our first RV was a work of art.
I was driving between Las Vegas and Mesquite, and it was hotter than the hubs of hell outside. And then the floorboard from the RV started to heat up, and I had sandals on, and I literally burnt the top of my foot. It was like, oh man!
And that grass. My first car was a wheels Rambler.
Yeah, Ramblers were like that. They weren't bad.
The seats went all the way back in the front, so you could sleep in it.
Yes, you could.
Or go on a date and have a good date if you can get the woman to go along with you. We had a lot of
Say what?
I don't know.
You're gonna fall out of that.
The Sherman had a lot of station wagons, right on.
Yeah, we've had a few station wagons, and we had a boat car, but the seat would not move forward for me to where I needed it. So I had to drive with my big fucking toe, with my legs stretched out as far as it could go. It was disgusting. It was uncomfortable car to drive. I hated it.
No kidding.
And now when I drive, I like my feet in a certain position and get shit because I'm too close to the steering wheel.
I'd sure love a plain old car. I remember when they came out with a Toyota Echo and they got 70 miles to the gallon. Hi, you. What's up? Come on.
He wants to go out.
You want to go outside? Okay. I'll be back. Oh.
That's I want to go out.
Come on. Hey.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, now she's gonna lay back down again. You bitch.
You are a bitch. Wow.
Hey, come on.
And
Let's do
Patia's
this.
first car was
Let's do this. Come on.
no. She said at least then they couldn't be controlled by Big Brother. Isn't that a truth?
Yep.
Let's go.
I get tired of when they had OnStar, I didn't ever have anything with OnStar on it. There were times you'd lock your car and not even be able to get in it. You had 1981 Toyota Starlet, right on. And I had oh Jesus. You know, I can't see it until it goes up because it's stupid heart. With glass and a pink top and big wheels. Yeah, they used to build cars with attitude.
Yep.
A Mercury,
A Mercury.
maybe.
I couldn't see it. That's terrible.
Come on, big sweet.
Your first car was a 57 Chevy. That would have been a car to get. That 57 Chevy is a classic.
Yep.
I've had trucks most of my life, and I had a 1948 GMC that started on the floor, and I drove the hell out of that. I drove that from Pendleton to Quantico.
Mm.
My first car was a Geo Prism. I learned to drive at 28. Right on. That's cool. That's cool. I really like the new Wagoneer, but way too pricey. Yeah, everything's nuts.
Everything's crazy.
And now they're finding out that the EVs are not selling. That should tell you something.
Yeah,
Biden.
people aren't going to pay that price.
We don't have enough infrastructure that can even help. That can even handle the grid can't handle the new GMCs.
Hello,
Are they-
Lily J. Good to see you.
Wow, Carrie, your grandmother got her license at 50 years old after my grandfather passed away.
Wow.
Hey, Lily.
My
Hey,
grandmother,
Lily.
my grandmother
Good
never
to see you.
got her license. And she never sat in the front seat. She always sat in the back seat.
Really?
Yep. She never would drive in the front seat.
I'll be damned.
I knew a guy so tall that he took the front seat out and he sat in the back seat. Leg space.
Oh, wow.
He was a stock car driver.
Really?
Yes. He
I
felt
was
like
never a stock car driver.
he it was like a 42 coupe or something like that he raced.
Yeah.
And gosh, I can't remember his name, but it's there. And he smoked cigars, and then he figured he couldn't light the cigars, but he still wanted the cigar along with him for good luck while he was racing.
Right on. Thank you, Sky Wonder. I appreciate you. I'm staying in the background.
Thank you so much.
We
It's nice to
appreciate
have
it.
you
We
here.
really do.
Awesome.
That's awesome. I entered a demo derby. Yeah, I did that. I entered a demolition derby too. And I lost fairly quick too. I got hit in the back end and my front end felt like it was yeah, it wasn't good. Well, that's cool. Trending. We're glad that you came in, and much love to you, and you have fun on your live.
Have a good night. Much love. Much love.
Be safe over there.
My grandma paid 25 cents for her license and came through the mail. Right on.
Mm-hmm.
We got overregulated real quick, and we will have a good night, Trending, and you
Good
have a
night,
good night
Trending.
too. And thank you so much for coming in tonight. We sure loved having you. And Trending, before you go, we want you to make up some something for Dorinda's Corners for the what do you call that for the beginning of the show?
Intro.
Yeah, not an intro, like you did for me at Hard Luck with
The
Rob
banner
Rattbat.
things. They were custom. She did a custom Rob Rattbat for what you put up before you go live, like your fences that you've got up there right now. Dorinda?
Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandfather was issued his first driver's license in New Hampshire. Right on.
New Hampshire.
I was my grandfather, I think he got his license like immediately. It was 1917 when he came to Minnesota. And I don't even know anything about it. I don't know how he got his license. I don't even know if he ever had one, that bastard.
That-
I think getting T-boned from two sides would be an eye-awakening situation.
Yep.
I always wondered, I loved watching those cars getting mashed up, but I always wondered how everybody stayed safe inside because they were always just some POS, I mean,
Yeah.
well, I can't drive it anymore. If I just limp it along, can I win the demolition derby?
I mean, if I can't win the demolition derby, I will try.
Oh, golly.
Wow. Sky Wonder, with Faith, are you here in America or are you in the Philippines? Because we love our Filipino people. We love having everybody here. We really do.
Dog's barking. I'll be right back.
All right.
Alrighty.
You handle your dog. Nah, I guess they're stuck with
Alrighty.
us. Let's quickly get drunk and wreck shit.
Ruh-roh. She finally figured out what the milk bone was for.
I know, and she is not leaving it alone now.
That dog has not been spoiled, I'll tell you that much.
No.
We're going to make up for that.
Jesus, now look at that. What is she doing that for?
Someone clicked on it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, now we talk about the dog.
I'm sorry.
After talking about cars,
Yeah, she fooled me into thinking she needed to go outside.
yeah, I remember when the freeway was 655 on the freeway. Yeah, it was a lot easier to drive back then. What we got is a blue tick hound with that's also mixed with black and tan. And we got her down at the pound today, which was amazing because we went to the pound and got a dog. We weren't planning on getting one, but we got one. And when
And
it was
we
up,
paid $20.
$20.
$20 for a dog. And she's still going to get fixed, too.
What'd you say, Dorinda?
I said, and you only paid $20.
Yeah, we know.
On Bissell vacuum cleaner.
I feel anxious and I don't know why. I don't know why either, discernment. I really don't. I think we're all feeling a little more anxious lately anyway, just because of the events of the world. And we got to find a way to catch our breath, and we have to be able to deal with what's going on in the world, but also being able to live our lives and to breathe in and know that sooner or later God's going to be here, and we got to be ready for him. Every dog I had before. We don't know, Carol Z. We don't know. Hopefully, I would probably think medium size to large.
She is,
She's wanting to go out.
yeah, I know. She just doesn't want to go out the door. She likes her bed. Come on.
Well, she ain't going to get her bed. She needs to go out.
Let's go, sweetheart. Yeah, let's squeeze it out.
Yeah, I really don't have a clue on how big she'll get at all. I don't want to lie about it because I don't know. We were told when we got her she was a healer, but she's no healer. It's kind of weird. You'd think they'd know. I just get the feeling some even going to make headlines. Some event can, yeah, I don't know. I think there will be because there was an attack in Israel today, and Hezbollah did hit, but they're Their Iron Dome is holding out, and that's a good thing. You know what I
Awesome.
mean? But you don't know because it's the first day since they stopped with that prisoner exchange, which I thought was bullshit anyway. I can't read it because it's underneath that heart.
Poke the bear, so to speak.
Yeah, we just don't know what's going to happen. We just got to ride it out.
Yeah.
I mean, we really do. And I hate riding things out too. But this isn't the time to get all worried and nerved up. Now is the time to get strong and to strengthen one another.
Yep.
There's been too much of that time that we haven't had to build up. You know what I mean?
It's not time to get stupid.
Yeah, it's not time to get stupid at all. Oh, much love and Buddha support staying here right on in the background. Thank you so much. Much love and trending.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you know what? That is true. You keep poking the bear, he's gonna strike. Too many crazy people do hate the U.S., and that's true. And we have to be strong enough to deal with what's going to happen. Right on, Carrie. Well, we were glad to have you here, and go ahead and spend time with your husband.
Yeah, have a great time spending it with your husband.
We're glad to have you and glad that you showed up, though. That was awesome. Yep. Thank you. Now, I think that, you do keep poking the bear and stuff's going to happen.
Yep.
But I don't want to... Yeah, Melania did look better than anyone at Carter's funeral. She did. And, I was surprised she even went because of all the crap they gave her. She's one tough woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people realize how bad they do hate the U.S. Yeah, I think, God, I really didn't want to go down this route, but I will. I think that we as Americans have made our bed. And we're going to have to be able to fight our way through it. And we're going to figure it out. Should we go to the bathroom?
Both.
Good deal. Finally. But you know what? We have to hate them back, too. Think about all the shit they're doing to us. 74 hits on our bases worldwide. I'm not worldwide, but in one region. That's never happened in our history where 74 attacks on us and we don't attack back. And we got to get to the point where we do. And it's sad. I know everybody's tired of war. But the alternative is losing a country. And I'm not willing to lose my country.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not. Anywho. Now that we lost everybody in the room because we talked about it. That's funny. Hey, you. One volley of missiles in its on. Well, I don't know about that because they already have volleyed missiles and it hasn't been on.
74 attacks the other day.
I think that if they volley missiles at us, then we will attack, but we're only going to attack a very little bit. I just don't know. I've been out of the military for 16, 20 years. And I'm not as well versed as I once was at all, period. It's kind of crazy. We fought so long, so hard to never have another war again. And now that's what we're dealing with. Yeah, I do remember the Iran hostage crisis, and they were pumped up too. And our government is appearing weak, and we need strong leadership, and that is a fact. And for the life of me, I don't understand how we can just ignore it. Something has to be done, and we have to be strong enough to let them do it. And we need a leadership that will actually do something about it so this never happens again.
Mm-hmm.
And I really do think that, but wow. But we do need strength. Mm-hmm. And we do need strong leadership. And right now we're going into 2024, and any politician that appears to be weak, don't vote for him. We can vote the weakness out And that's what we're going to have to do. These are just issues we all need to discuss. It's just a matter of time we're at war. And I can almost guarantee it too. But the strong issues that we're trying to discuss, to me, I think Israel is key, and we have to defend Israel at all costs. Because it says to anybody in the Bible, it says, woe to anyone that turns their back on Israel. And usually a God's woe is a God's woe, and it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's crazy. And right now they have regulated us down to how to talk, how to think, how to walk, how to chew.
Yep.
And they use social media to tear apart. Yeah, that's true. The Bible said there would be wars and rumors of wars. So it seems we're in troubled times. Absolutely.
Yes.
But we knew there were going to be wars and rumors of war. And we knew that we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Yeah, and woe is not going to be a picnic. That is for sure. But how do you strengthen each other when we won't even want to talk about anything?
Yep.
I mean, we want to talk about everything that's good and pure and everything else, which is good to do. But we also have to remember the times we're in, and we have to be strong enough to deal with the time. You know, and we got to open the lines of communication and say no more to YouTube and everybody else says we can't talk.
Right.
The whole problem started out by killing our speech.
Yep.
Killing our speech. Like what anybody was talking about was that bad. And then they got involved in every little thing you would do, right? And we as a people have to have the strength to say what we want to say. Remember, we have rights and push through. And right now, YouTube is getting hammered because of the censorship that it did during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And we want them to get hammered.
Yep.
Right on, Buddha. I'm glad that you're staying too, just here getting ready to take meds. Understand. I hope you're getting better. I really do.
I do too.
I really do.
Yep. Agreed.
No, but I sit down there and I think about everything. And how can you talk about everything when no one wants you to talk? They don't want you to say anything. They want you to pretend. And we don't need to live in doom and gloom. We need to live in what we can do about what. I mean, how many times do you listen that you can't say this, you can't say that?
Yeah.
You got to be careful. If you say this or that, we're going to ban you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It can't be that way. Not everybody's lackadaisical discernment. And even if they are, they can be unlackadaisical. We can build up something here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what me and Dorinda were talking about, building up, opening up lines, talking about things. These wars and rumors of wars are going to happen. But we need to be strong enough to deal with what's going to happen. Obama did make us look bad.
And Nancy went around and apologized to everything for everything we did.
Absolutely. Many others did
Which
too, though.
embarrassed the hell out of me.
And Putia just brought up a very valid point.
Yep.
Obama made us look bad, and he did.
Mm-hmm.
But Obama was Muslim, and he didn't believe in God, and he didn't believe in Israel, he didn't believe in this, didn't believe in that. And right now, he's going down in history as one of the worst presidents ever.
Yeah.
But so is Biden. And that's why right now we have to take charge.
Yeah.
And understand that we have a political system that we can defeat. We vote in strength and we get rid of the weakness.
Well, the strength of our foundation was that we were able to have a voice. And that is so key.
Absolutely.
So, Sky Wonder, what part of the the world do you live in?
Absolutely. And we will share knowledge, but right now we're just getting started again, and we will share knowledge. And we
Yep.
will get together and we will get stronger, and we'll all be stronger together. We really will be.
Mhm.
Yep.
And that's true. Yep. That's Brenda's way of saying, shut up, Rob.
No, it's
No, it isn't.
She's agreeing with you.
I am glad she's not saying, shut up, Rob. Okay, Brenda.
You're beautiful.
Did you get any good news?
Well,
They do cheat to win. And they are bastards. But we are going to have to get out and vote this time beforehand.
I forgot to get the good news, but I do have a little tidbit of good news.
Good.
The Alberta government, which is a province in Canada, invokes the Sovereignty Act to protect Albertans from the Ottawa overreach over their carbon tax electricity bullshit.
Wow.
Right on.
Cool. My heart home was British Columbia and Alberta.
Yeah, well, Alberta is standing up for its citizens right now like nobody else, and it's
Good deal.
awesome to see.
Hey, do you want to come up? Do you want to come up?
Hey.
Come on.
Yeah, he's going to be up on the couch. Not
Yeah.
a big
We were going to set out and say it was never going up on the couch. This dog's going on the couch.
She's so gentle that I really don't think. I mean, Buddy would like slam the back of the couch like he was
Which
gonna
we loved.
go into the next room. He was so strong. It's a little power pack. And
So,
it's got
Miranda,
a
the baby mama was here today looking for her elf on the shelf decoration.
Yeah.
And Rayvon was looking for it last night when they were there. They were here. He looked in the basement. He looked in the garage. Couldn't find it fucking anywhere. Miranda comes up and she goes out to the garage. She comes back in and she goes, "Did we put the white tote up in the attic?" Sam goes, "I don't know. Maybe." So Sam goes up in the attic, finds the tote that she was looking for. So she got her her elf in the shelf or whatever the fuck it's called. I have no idea. The only thing I know about Elf in the Shelf is I saw an Elf in the Shelf video where the only one I liked anyway was Elf in the Shelf was standing there peeing in little cups. Looked like he was peeing in little cups, and there's like 10 cups around him, and they all had little yellow juice in it. I thought it was hilarious. Nobody else liked it. I thought it was hilarious.
Bard Clayman wrote in Psalm 48, verse 10. Be still and know that I am God, and I will be exalted above all other nations. I will be exalted above the earth. Amen to that.
Amen.
And we do need to be still and know that God's in control.
Mhm.
We do. If it's God's will, nobody has a choice unless you want to say no to God, that is. Yeah. Well, we don't have a choice, but we do have a choice. But the choice that we have is the choice that we make.
Yep. Agreed.
And
Stay on the side of God. Don't be stupid,
amen.
or you're gonna get fucked up. Just saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just saying. Oh, did I? I
Yep.
said that out loud. Oh,
Yeah, you did. That was great.
sorry. I thought I was just thinking it, and I'm like, oh fuck, I said that out loud.
Yeah, you did. Good for you.
Trixie.
Wow.
Trixie. Frida.
So anyway,
She does.
yeah,
Spark to Frida. Frida.
she does.
Frida.
And you had
Hi.
to check that during the show, and that's great. I'm glad you did.
Oh, there she is.
If it is really us or them. No, you can't serve two masters, that's true. But some people don't even know the master they're serving. And sometimes they just have to figure it out and they need time.
Mm-hmm.
Too many people think that everything comes easy and it doesn't. But we can't serve two masters, and we do make a choice on who we're going to serve at a very early age.
Yep.
But then we go back and forth for a while, and that's terrible, but we do. Yeah.
Well, look at the kisses of the puppy. Oh,
Good
look
boy.
at you.
Good girl. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She's a cutie pie.
Good job. Good
Okay.
girl.
You can get down if you want.
I think she's going to steal the show.
Yep.
That's all right with me. That's all right with me.
I gotta grab a beer. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, we're enjoying her.
girl.
We just got her today, and we're just trying to let her be who she is.
We were going to wait another 6 months.
Thank you on that. And we love Trixie. We do. I mean, she is going to be a big dog. I know that because black and tans are pretty much. Well, I guess I can't really show it, but
Black and tans are a big hound,
they're a big hound. But
They're
so
like
are blue ticks.
about the same size as a bloodhound.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
not a bloodhound.
they're a little bit bigger.
They're smaller.
Well,
Bloodhounds are the biggest ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
And she's definitely not going to be that, or she'd be twice the size she is now.
She cleans up her treats. That's cool.
Well, that's
I hate stepping on crunchies.
she's about, I'm thinking to say 14 weeks. She could be 12, but I don't think she's 12. She's too big for 12. She will get feathers. So they can run through the brush. Right on.
She might get feathers and she might stay real short fur. I know she shed out a ton of fur this afternoon.
When
on the
we
way
got
home.
her today, they said she was a healer, and I knew she wasn't because she had the markings of a black and tan. And the rest of her body looks like really does look like a blue tick.
Yeah. Body shape wise, it doesn't look like anything that has to do with healer.
So we're just gonna have to watch her grow and figure it out. Which really isn't that big of a deal. Whoopi got the spaniel feathers big time. Right on. I think she's bored.
I think she's kind of bored, but she's also.
But she isn't going to get out of that bed for a reason.
Oh hell no!
She might not even go into the kennel tonight. She might stay in that bed. Just saying.
Oh,
Well,
she's going to go in the kennel tonight. It don't matter.
There's another bed exactly like it inside the kennel, so
Yep, so she's fine.
she'll be comfortable.
You've always had female dogs. This is the first female dog I've had since Tib.
Since Tib, yeah.
And I like female dogs. I really do.
Awesome.
So that's that.
I've had mainly male dogs.
Yeah, I think you're right. Females are way more chill, but Tib wasn't chill.
No, Tib wasn't chill.
No.
She kind of was when she came up on camera, but other than that.
No, she was a holy fucking terror every other time. She come up and look real nice, smile at the camera, and then go terrorize something.
Yep. We went out one night and she had a coyote up against our skirting and she was just hammering on his haircut.
Yeah, she didn't like coyotes much.
Right.
And she didn't like bobcats either because she killed a bobcat and dropped it off on the porch.
Everybody always warns you about bobcats that they'll tear your dog up. Well, not Tib.
No. Tib was like, bring it. Yeah, Tib was kind of a different dog, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely. Mhm. She's back asleep.
Yep. Kind of weird. She comes up, gives me a kiss, and goes back and lays down. You know, that would work good if I was 20 years younger.
Oh gosh.
Bobcat, what did he say?
Bobcats wiped out my whole flock one year.
Oh, yeah, they will. They will. And I don't even know if the bobcat was sick or hurt before she got into it, Tim, because I had no idea.
Yeah, no, it's hard to say.
I had no idea. I just went out there and I was surprised because it was dead on the porch.
Oh wow.
Then we had that daggone bobcat that you helped out of the fence.
Yeah.
And that damn thing kept coming back to the house and visiting us.
Yeah, I cut a bobcat out. And I cut all the
Barbed wire.
the thank
Yeah.
you.
Sorry.
Go ahead and finish it.
Oh, no, we're married, dear.
I know. Anyway, now I forgot what even happened. It took us like 20 minutes.
You got the cougar out of the fence.
Yeah, it was a cougar. It wasn't a bobcat. And I cut all the wiring around it, thinking that, well, it's going to take off, and it followed me home. And then I'm all paranoid because I got a cougar in the yard, and I'm like, Jesus. Finally left. That was a good thing.
Go out there.
Wow.
What's new, pussycat?
No, I did not. You did, but I didn't. I don't know. They're thinking I got cattle out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I got cattle, I got dogs, and now I got a goddamn bobcat. What the
Yeah.
what's going on? That'd be my thought.
A Fisher cat.
Yeah, fish cats, if they're going to attack you, they're nasty.
Are they?
Yeah, they
I've
are.
How
never
big
even
are
heard
they?
of a Fisher. I've never even heard of a Fisher cat.
They're kind of like a Wolverine,
Are they?
a little bit. I think if I'm getting mine right. I've never run into one, so I don't know exactly, but I've heard of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think they're like a Wolverine. But I'm not sure, so I should shut up now while I'm behind.
I know when we saw our first ring-tailed cat, and they had migrated up from Guatemala. They were nasty, mean. Wolverine, badger.
Same family. Yeah,
Yep.
badgers are rough too.
Oh gosh.
That we do have. We have here around here. We had them also in Nogales.
Had one. The badger hole was right in the middle of their road, and it came out one day and bit his tires flat.
I would have killed that thing.
Oh God, he did.
I'd have been. I got two guns. I'm going to hit you with something.
Especially at the price of tires these days. Oh my God.
Oh no, there'd have been no way you could outrun me. Hell, you can't even outrun a badger. Those fishers are bad up here. Took out a flock of ornamental chickens. Wow.
Dug under I don't know how tall.
Foot high footing.
Foot high footing.
Wow.
That's a foot high, and it's a footing, like concrete footing.
Yeah. That's
I just
crazy.
started to fill you in, hon.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
just that's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
They're nasty. And you know, skunks can be pretty treacherous towards your
Yeah, but they're
chickens,
not
too.
bad. They're not as bad as a fish cat or a badger.
No.
Well, they look ugly. I looked it
Wow.
up. They look ugly.
What, skunk?
The Fisher cat.
I'm sure that the fish cat looks like. I thought you guys were talking about a skunk.
She Googled them.
Oh,
I
you're
Googled
Googling.
Fisher cat because didn't know what you guys were talking about.
Well, I didn't know what I was talking about either. I just hit it right on by thinking, well, it's probably like a Wolverine because I have never seen one. So
Okay, hang on.
oh well. Now what are you gonna do? Show that picture?
Of course
Well,
I am.
Well, we are happy that you're showing the picture. That is awesome.
Oh fuck.
And Dorinda shows the pictures so that we all know what to stay away from.
Yes.
Yes.
And if she puts a picture of Rob Redbed up there, I'm going to kick her ass.
No, that is a Fisher cat. So is that.
Touch.
But they look fucking ugly.
Go up a little bit.
I'm going to. Can you give me a second?
They
Oh,
look-
wow.
Fucking ugly.
They do look like a Wolverine.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do.
They really do. Wow.
A pine marten. Have you ever seen
No.
any of those?
Wow. No, I've never seen one. The extent of my shit was cougars, coyotes,
Mm-hmm.
rattlesnakes,
Yeah.
jackrabbits.
Oh, those jackrabbits. They're
And-
mean.
But cougars were the worst. They really were.
They've got a nice tail.
Jesus.
No, they do.
I'm glad you like
remember
the
how
tail.
people used to put
Ah.
they used to put foxtails on their antennas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he moving? Is he moving, girlfriend?
Hey, buddy.
Do you need to go back outside?
Wow.
She's adjusting to new food, and it's showing.
Good girl.
Probably needs more food, Louise.
She's been weaned, which is amazing.
Well, 12 weeks she should be.
Now I seen a lot of big cats when I was on the border, but we had a lot of stuff out there that that you had to be a little bit afraid of, and the cats were one of them.
Well, we had a bobcat in our backyard one year,
Yeah,
which I couldn't allow. Once we found the paws in the yard, we couldn't let the kids outside without an adult
open up that and just
because it was too crazy. And
I lived on the ranch.
we-
When I
we
lived on
took,
the ranch,
we took the paw print in the ground and we put cement in it and we brought it down to the Ministry of Natural Resources, whatever, and
Okay.
said, "Okay, I found this paw print in my yard. What kind of an animal is it?" And they were like, "You couldn't have found that in your backyard because those cats don't belong here." I said, "Well, that's what we got in our backyard.
wow.
Have somebody come around and check my neighborhood." They wouldn't come.
Anything that can kind
I
of
said, "Well, if you hear shots," I called the fire department or the police department after that, and I said, "This is Dorinda Hammerstead at 173 Wilcox. Da 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 da. We have a bobcat in our backyard." I said, "If anyone in the neighborhood calls for gunshots, it's because we killed the bobcat." There you
There
go.
you go.
Don't fucking care. I've got kids. There's kids in my neighborhood. I'm not letting this go.
Yeah, no. But normally a bobcat will just hiss at you anyway. They're not notorious for attacking people, but they will do a ton of damage to your livestock.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't have any livestock except a dog and a cat and
Well, they
and-
will do damage to your dog and your cat
yeah.
Or your children.
or your children.
Yeah, and my babies were little at that time. They were like between 3 and 5 years old.
Yeah,
That
And
size.
6
that
years
you-
old. It's like, no way, man.
yeah, no.
My husband sat out in the backyard in the garage for 3 nights waiting for that fucking cat to come back, and it didn't come back.
Yeah, that's pretty much true. And it was, and I can imagine that got about 4 feet from it. It probably hissed and then it ran off.
Eric, he sat there. He had the 2 garage doors open to see if he could see it going up the laneway or coming in the yard. The cat never came back.
Yeah,
So
you don't want him to
somebody
come back though. You don't want him to come back.
No, somebody else shot it.
We had a bunch of chickens. Well, we had a bunch of Rhode Island Reds, and they got into the pen where we had the chickens at because we kind of free ranged them a little bit, and they killed like what was it, 8 of them?
Oh
Before-
wow!
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I seen a wild dog, Cucamonga baby. I was pretty drunk. Right on. That's funny.
Chupacabra. That's
Yeah, they were nasty up there. My God. Louise, did you cut your hair?
Carol Z, I got ticked off at it one day and it just wouldn't stop being fuzzy. And I whacked it off. And then I asked people if it looked like I had cut it myself, and they all acted like it was a horrible cut job. So I went and got a professional cut, and it was worse than what I did to myself. So I'm cutting it again.
There you go.
Rob said, "Why are you listening to other people?" It really looks like shit. Well, it'll grow.
Yeah, that's
It'll
one
grow.
thing about a bad
Yeah.
haircut. It'll grow back.
I whacked it, and then I don't know. I stopped doing Page Boys because of Hillary. That I didn't
Started
want
doing
her
what?
haircut,
No.
and so I stopped doing that. And then this lady did this feather thing, and it was supposed to make it look thick, but it made it look thinner. So I don't know. I'm just
I
getting
don't know.
old. Hey, Brian Lynn.
Glad to see you, brother. Glad to see you.
Welcome to Dorinda's Corner.
Absolutely.
Hello, Brian Lynn.
And again, real quick, hey, how you doing, Brian? If you haven't subscribed and you like what you see, please subscribe. We're
Yeah.
trying to get more subscribers. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, we'd really like it if you did. It just
Yep.
makes a better show and gets us going.
Yeah,
And-
Carol Z, I couldn't get the frizz out, so I just whacked it.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed.
I got my own. They want 50. What the hell?
Plus a tip.
Plus a tip, $50.
Well, I have to say I went to Great Clips and it was only what, $19 or something
20.
like that. Yeah.
That was 20. No, when it was 19 for you, it was 24
Do
for
they
me.
even sell the Flow Bees anymore?
I
That
don't
was that
think-
one
That's a vacuum cleaner one, right?
attachment. Yes.
What?
With a cutter in it. Yeah, you vacuum your hair and it's got this
No
attachment
way.
that cuts it at a specific length.
Yeah.
And it's like you have the cutter in there and then you just have a longer tube for however long you want your hair to be.
Jesus.
It's a great idea.
Use a different length combs right on.
Yep. You're in Santa mode right now.
Right on. Well, Christmas is coming, and that's good.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
You'd make a good Santa discernment.
Yes, you will.
Oh,
Anyway.
that's funny. That's good.
Right on. I keep my hair long because I go to the pool 5 times a week. Right on.
Well, I thought my hair would fluff if I shortened it because it did back in my 40s, but it went on revolt.
Yep.
So I may as well just bun it up and, let it grow. No, I tell you, pool exercise is the best. It's gentle, but it's effective, and it works every part of your body. It's a good exercise.
Or if you just want to go swimming, that's kind of good too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Back when we were young and we didn't think about losing weight.
You didn't think about anything. I'm supposed to dress up as a Christmas party as Santa. As Max, the dog from the Grinch. Right on. Oh, right on. They keep the pool at 85 degrees. That's cool. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird that I'm not on the border anymore, so I'm kind of catching my breath again.
And Carol Z's pool that she goes to is an outside pool. but they keep
Oh, right on.
85 degrees. So if it's snowing, she's gonna get snow on herself. Just saying. I don't
Right
know
on.
if she is or not, but I know the other night in chat she was talking about that pool.
Oh gosh. I know my hot tub. I used to love going out when it was snowing and you'd sit there in the hot water and just your face would have the cold of the snow and your body would be nice and warm.
Absolutely.
I'd go out in the morning and have my coffee in the hot tub.
Right on. You go in the rain. Right on. Right on. I haven't swam in years. Maybe it's time I start swimming again.
Well, maybe you'll put
I
a
think
pool in. Maybe you'll put a pool in at the campground. Who the fuck knows?
I'm going to put a pool in up at the campground.
Oh, cool.
No, you can't have a campground without a swimming pool.
Well,
Yeah,
you swim in a lake.
You can, but who's going to?
Yeah, those
Um,
lakes are cold up there.
Hello.
We live in a world right now where that ain't going to happen.
Yeah. You never know, though. Some people might. I mean,
I laugh
would.
my ass off. I live in the land of 10,000 lakes, right? 10,000 lakes. I ask everybody, do you want to go swimming? They're like, yeah, we're going to go to Maple Grove and go to the pool. And I'm thinking, but we used to just jump off the end of the dock. Oh, no, I'm not getting in that water. God.
People are so crazy now.
They're nuts.
I know I'll be swimming in the lake, but if you have a pool, I'll be swimming in the pool. If you have a jacuzzi or a whatever, I'll be in that. And if you have a sauna, I'll be in that too. Just saying.
Just
Yeah.
saying. Right on.
I would love a sauna. Just saying.
Well, I'm probably not going to have a sauna.
A sauna is not too bad. If you want to build one, we'll let you.
Yeah, we'll let you go ahead and build one.
You never know.
I'm not trying to prevent you from being yourself.
I love the sauna. I'm sorry. I just
Right on.
love it. Let's stick it on the end of the bathroom thing, and away we go. We'll be fine.
Right on. You get in the hot tub after the pool. Right on.
Yeah.
That's half the fun.
The last time I joined a gym, I'd get in the hot tub for 5 minutes. I'd go swim for 10 laps. Then I'd get in the hot tub again, and then I'd do another 10 laps.
I never did 10 laps in my life.
It was.
I probably
Perfect.
did not knowing it. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah, you did. I know you. Heck. Well, as long as it's not over 110 degrees, you're just fine.
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to put up a pool and set it at 130.
No.
And then watch people jump in and turn them into lobsters.
No. Can you say
I think that would be fun.
liability?
Liability. I guess that wouldn't be a very good idea.
No.
No, it was a bit of
There are a few people that have died because they cranked her up and they cooked themselves.
yeah.
Not a good idea.
I don't happen to be one of them.
There you go. 110 is too much. About 105 to 106 is just good.
Steam bath it felt like 3. I'm sure it did in a steam bath.
Yep. A wood-fired steam bath are
Yep.
always
That would
better
be
than
awesome.
anything else.
I like a wood fire though. Warms you to the bones.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
and when you got the little
Matthew Perry died. Yeah, he did. That was crazy. And you don't like the odor. Yeah, I agree with that. The odor is really strong in a chlorine pool.
Yeah, it is.
Way strong.
That's why now they're doing salt something. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the difference is. But I know people are buying some kind of salt shit. And I asked them, like, huge bags of salt shit. I asked them what it was for. It said, for their pool. And I'm like, because we don't use chlorine. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, you gotta have something to kill the germs.
Yeah. So
If
they're using
salt
salt.
work, you might as well use salt.
Yep.
They use salt in the pool. Right on.
Cool.
Oh yeah, it opens your pores.
Yep.
The skin is the largest organ of the body, and
Is
it
it?
does breathe in pollutants and stuff, and it's good to clean it out. Yeah.
Salt and chlorine, right on. I spent a lot of time just, I don't even know, because back in the day when I grew up, I swam in the lake.
Yep. Me too.
And then I joined the Marines and I pretty much swam in the lake and swam in the pool there a little bit, but not much. Kind of crazy, you know, you get our age and we're like, God, we don't do anything anymore, honey.
Yeah. Oh, discernment, that would just make me all, I don't know.
That would
But
gross
yeah,
me the fuck out.
I've heard about it though. I think it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
Kind of like piranhas with no teeth, you know, they just gum it.
Fuck.
Do that. You swam in the ocean. I bet that was a bomb when you were a kid.
Oh boy.
Well, that's awesome. I've never swam in the ocean. I stuck my toe in the ocean when I was in BC when I was a kid. Because my parents told me to. But they wouldn't let me go for a swim in the water.
Because of the undertow.
I don't know. I was between the edge of BC and we were getting ready to get on a boat or something to go to Victoria. And they said it was the ocean, stick your toe in the water. And I'm like, okay. I stuck my toe, actually, I stuck my feet in the water. And I said, oh, that feels really nice. Can I go for a swim? And they said, no.
Jeez.
I got stung with jellyfish down in Mexico, and I got out and I said, what do you do? This is burning. And they cut limes and washed my skin with lime.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When you go to Hawaii, you swim in the ocean on the beach, right on.
Yep. You do,
I've been to
Carolzy.
Hawaii and I never made it to the beach. I made it to the bar. Go ahead.
I go to swim just like how I ride a bike. They throw me in and rolled me down the hill.
Right on.
We used to go to one place when I was a kid. I don't even remember where it was now. But there was a big rope tied to a tree, and we all stood on a rock, swung on the rope, and jumped into the water. Yeah. It was the coolest thing.
Yeah, we had a rope when I was a kid out here, and it isn't there anymore, but
the tree is.
The tree is, but the rope isn't.
Yep.
We used to swing off that rope all the time. You'd get done with work and you'd get done with the beans and stuff, and you'd be like, time to hit the beach. And when you'd get on that swing and you'd swing out as far as you possibly could and let yourself roll.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Yep.
And then we did a lot of jumping off of cliffs into water.
Yep.
So the cliff diving, and back in the day where I was at,
yep,
we had deep wells, and I haven't done that since I was probably 18.
Yep.
But we did do a lot of I was an outdoors guy. I've always been outdoors.
Yeah.
And about anything you could do outdoors, we did do.
That's what's driving you nuts now.
Yeah, I know, because it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to get up in the morning about 4:30, go jump on a horse and go do my thing.
Yeah.
And now I don't.
Well, you still get up at 4:30, but you don't do shit.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm going to start doing shit again.
I know, because that's what you told me.
Well, you get to my age and you're like, are you even living anymore? Or are you just existing?
Yeah. Well, when you get to Michigan, you'll be living again.
I'm going to be living here regardless.
one way or to other.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I
Definitely.
think you get to a certain age and you're kind of like, that ain't cool, that ain't cool, that ain't cool. Then you find out there's more that's not cool than is cool, and you're like, wait, what's going on here? I mean, we were going out and driving around rummage selling. Now that is boring.
Yeah.
Just for something to do.
You know, you think that
Crazy.
you'll socially find people with like minds and that you'll start talking to them, kind of like you do in a chat room on YouTube.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to be friends with anybody anymore. It's just like, okay, stand
They're
back.
not talking.
Nobody's talking.
And remember that one lady with that pair of socks? Jesus, she would have thought that sock was made out of gold.
Oh yeah.
And you have 4 pairs of socks that don't even fit nothing, and they're $4 each.
No,
and
they're
blah blah blah.
built,
God.
built for a freaking 5-year-old.
Then she pissed you off and you bought them. That was the weirdest thing. You're like, "Fuck you, bitch! Here's your money. Take it."
I did.
I mean, who the hell goes to a rummage sale and gets in an argument with a person? Me and Jada, me and Louise, every time.
I have, just saying, I have done that. Got into an argument with the person at the rummage sale.
Just crazy. I mean, what? And it ain't even like it matters.
She's dreaming.
Yep. I told you she was going to go out, and when she went out, she was going to come back. And when she got back up the last time,
Mm-hmm.
she was way more a dog,
Yeah.
more personable. And that's what's going to happen. She has to break through what she's been through and then realize that she's safe.
She's a dog again.
And she's a dog. That's what she is. She's a dog. You know what she's going to be tomorrow? A dog.
Yep.
Yep. I love that Dorinda.
No.
Yep. You must really be bored, Dorinda.
No, I'm not.
You're like, yep. Is that your way of saying shut up, Rob?
No, it is not. I was agreeing with you once a fucking again. God
No, you
damn it.
should have been. You should have been arguing with me once again.
Well, what am I going to argue with? You were fucking right. So I can't argue with you if you're right.
Well,
Fuck.
thank you. You used to argue with me when I was right. You used to argue with me when I was wrong. What happened?
Well, I kind of flaked out and I got to get back into the groove and I'm trying.
Well, so am I. Go ahead and read in that graph.
Don't do garage sales. Go to the regional market. Friendlier flea market flowers.
Oh, well, we're
Flowers
at
and
the flea
veggies.
market's the worst place to go. They think all their stuff's made out of gold.
Yeah.
They're flipping it. They're
And that's
flipping
exactly
it.
what they're doing. They're flipping it.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
Well, are you getting tired over there,
No,
Dorinda?
she's not.
No,
I'm
she's
good
not.
still. I'm good. I'm just
What,
worried
are
about
you tired,
Rob
honey?
over there.
We just had a few people head out, and I thought, to all those who just left, good night, good night.
Yeah. And if we're boring you that bad, which we probably are, and we're not trying to.
Yeah, well, we're still trying to get the feel of things, so.
Yep.
Complete my joy by being of the same mind, having the same love, being in full accord.
You
and
got a
of one mind.
Dickerson, the sticker. Right on. Got a Dickerson. Dicker.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, rubbing sales tools can go for $1 a piece.
Yep.
But when they do, you really got to look at them. I mean, I got some good tools for $1 a piece. I'm not kidding you.
We got a really nice, sweet little vise
Yeah.
last
$5.
year for $5. Nice. I'd been looking for a vise for quite a while that we could, take up into camp and whatnot. And that little guy is just perfect.
Cool.
Not too tiny, not too big.
Well, that's good.
I still love yard sailing though.
You know what? I did one yard sale all summer because it was the only fucking one I saw in my neighborhood. And I bought, I don't know, 8 fucking bags of shit that I really didn't need. Okay, just saying.
Oh, you needed it.
Which included like 2 bags of fucking wool that I certainly did not need because I only have a big fucking shelf full of wool already. Okay. But I got some card making shit and some other crafty shit and da 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 da. It was all crafting shit. I spent $25, left with 6 to 8 fucking bags of shit. I'm like, oh
Oh
my
golly.
And that got all your cast iron there. That's where you get it, though. When you want to get cast iron, you go to rummage sales because cast iron is so much cheaper. And if
Yep.
you're lucky, you can get the Echo brand or whatever. But the older stuff, because the older stuff was so much better than the newer stuff.
You got to be careful with really hot wood. Like, you can melt it down. But I know that the juniper and the cedar down south was wicked on cast iron.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we burnt out a lot of cast iron just by cooking over a fire.
Oh wow.
Because the fire gets so hot, and the cast iron can only take so
it
much.
just flakes off layers.
Yep.
Holy fuck! I never even heard of that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened.
When it gets too hot, it's too hot.
Yeah.
But I mostly go ahead and
she has mostly Griswold. Griswold is probably the best out there that you can get.
Yeah. But I'll build a little rock, like a miniature fire pit off to the side, and then I'll just toss a few coals over into it. And then he said I was the first person ever that would collect twigs for cooking. And I get little itty bitty twigs and snap them off a foot or under, and I'd be able to stoke my little cooking fire over to the side, and it wouldn't be too big of a log.
Hello, Andy. Great to see you. Rob's here too, just by the way.
Good to see you, Andy. Wow.
Always good to see Andy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did a lot of cooking over a campfire, but I did it on necessity. So we get things burning up and getting it pretty hot because we cooked with mesquite, and mesquite's a hot wood.
Oh yeah,
And
it's
you had
almost
to be
as hot
really
as coal.
careful on how much exposure, or not exposure, but how long you left the pan on. And if you left it on too long, then you'd have the problem of burning them out, and I burned them out all the time. Got to the point where I just used a basic mess kit and just figured, well, I got about 2 uses out of it.
Yeah, you said, "Where's my helmet?"
Where's my helmet?
He used to helmet cook out in the field in the Marine Corps, and
Oh wow.
you take your liner out. The new helmets you can't do that with, but the old ones that were metal, you could. And mesquite is an awesome wood, but it is a hot fire.
And you can't eat anything when you cook over juniper because the juniper puts an oil in it and it's just nasty.
But the Apaches, they would cook with juniper all the time.
No, they had stronger stomachs than we did.
Yep.
Probably spiced it different so that it tasted.
I love mesquite though.
We spent a lot of time burning and cooking and trying to figure out what would happen next.
Yep.
But yeah, I did. I cooked a lot of beans and rice over the campfire. Lots. Especially when we first started out.
Well, we have mesquite groves that you could not walk into.
No.
And they'd be like maybe 3 to 5 acres thick. and you couldn't walk to the center of them. So we'd make
Paths.
paths back into it and leave the break for animals coming in. They'd have to figure out how to get in.
Well, they
And,
had a hard time getting in too because there's just not much room.
Right. And then we'd open up a nice camp area back in the middle of it. It was kind of fun.
Cool.
I like cooking with apple, but I really do like mesquite. Now that I've gotten out of mesquite country, I really miss the mesquite.
I miss it.
It's so easy to work with. Just go break a branch and
I
do it.
miss it bad. And we'd go out with the truck, throw a bunch of 8-foot, 10-foot, 12-foot long branches in, and take it back home. And
we used it in our wood stove, and when we got it cranking in there, it got hot. But God, that smell was nice.
mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
That's kind of a little too old school, but
Lots of sushi and wasabi.
remember we were down in Eagle Creek, and we were down there, and they were like doing catfish sushi,
Yes.
and they were using wasabi.
But they
Wow.
were taking them out of warm water. I mean, cold water fish I would do, but
They were taking them out of really warm water.
yeah, I'd be afraid of the parasites and stuff. I wouldn't do raw. Not there. Not there. That valley was almost 1,000 to 2,000 foot deep, and it was solid rock down. So it was just like a baking oven down into it, and it had a nice creek that went down through it. But I mean, you literally had to cook all of your food at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning, and then have snacks for the rest of the day.
I only
wow.
eat California rolls.
They had this one thing called, I think it was called a volcano or something like that, and it was it was a volcano shaped rice that they had a mold for, and then they would put cooked scallops in the top with garlic and yum, and those little orange fish eggs,
So
the
now,
tiny ones. They were good,
orange fish eggs.
but they cooked the scallops.
We called that bait.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
Pretty good
So
stuff.
you ate a lot of bait. That's what you're telling me?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, California rolls are all veggies.
Are they?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Remember the Sam's Club?
No.
Yeah. They'd make fresh sushi and you'd watch them making it. And
I never watched. You watched them make it.
Annette Graff, it looked like little sprinkles of stuff, and I didn't even know it was fish eggs until
She's calling it
a
roe,
year or
'cause
two
that's
later.
what fish eggs are
it
called. Roe.
basically is. Yes.
She calls it roe. I call it bait.
It looked like ground pepper, the size of ground pepper. I don't know whether it was minnow roe or what it was, but
Minnow roe.
it snapped. It snapped in your teeth.
Well,
The
you know,
Californians would shut me down.
Yeah, they would. Two little fishies, and my God, they were roe. And
You know, California has that huge valley, and they grew most of the vegetables for the West Coast.
I had a stream on my yard.
And they had minnows in the river, and they shut down all of the irrigation for all of the fields for a summer to save the minnow.
I had minnows in ours that would just peed me off.
It's chum.
And then, you can't irrigate with that because we don't want to disturb them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Take me back to the 1800s. I would have ran a better ranch. It's called beef. Yeah, I wouldn't eat it either, Annette. Anything that looks like a fish egg ain't going in my mouth.
It didn't look like it looked like little sprinkles.
You know what? I'm going to mess with you. I'm going to cook you some crap. You're not even going to know what it is. And then I'm going to duck
Ruh-roh.
it off with some, fish eggs.
Brat row.
Wow.
I'm in trouble now.
Wow.
I was kidding there, direct Dorinda. Wow. Now what? What are you doing, Dorinda?
Well, I'm just shaking my head at you, Rob. That's all.
Why?
She doesn't want to eat any food you cook now.
Well, I'm probably not doing fish.
Good. I don't eat fish.
I don't know. You've been down on that walleye like crazy.
I know, but that's walleye. That's not a fish. That's good.
A fish.
It is.
It's a fish. It's a fucking fish.
And it's a good fish. It's a white fish and it's good.
Yeah, but I don't do. I mean, I might do the freezer fishy pies that you buy, whatever the fuck they're called, fish sticks.
I don't.
Okay, I might do those once a year. Okay, but I don't.
Was, for the longest time, I was fishing off the end of my dock out here, and I was catching walleyes, and now I'm eating them.
Yeah, well, I don't eat fish. I had an incident, and I don't eat fish, and I don't fish. There we go.
My grandmother got me so paranoid about fish bones
that was crazy.
with trout. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
We
what
never
trout
ate
is.
crappies, and you like crappie.
I do.
I know what trout is. I used to eat trout. I don't eat trout now. Just saying. I don't eat fish.
That's cool discernment. $1,000 Christmas bonus.
Cool.
Right on. You might get more this year. But I do think that they have to give it that Christmas bonuses are important.
They are important. They make you feel like you're appreciated. I know when the bank changed it to where you had to donate in from, they put it into your annual wage, and then it was just like 10 or 20 bucks. But we got 2 weeks worth of pay, and it was nice.
Yep.
And then they took it away. And
I never
said,
got a Christmas bonus in my life.
you can save your $10 or $25 a month. We're passing it in. We're feathering it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I never had bonuses, and then I worked for myself, so I would do bonus myself.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't get bonuses.
Yeah, no, I've never had a Christmas bonus anywhere I've worked.
Oh yeah, guy's multi-billionaire, definitely can afford it.
Yeah. Cool.
I've worked for myself for so long that I don't even know what a bonus is.
Yeah.
Bonus is if somebody doesn't break something.
Yeah.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is nuts. It is crazy.
That dog is out.
Yes, she is.
And she's gonna wake back up and she's gonna be a different dog again. And every time she wakes up, she's more affectionate than the time before. It's kind of wild.
Mm-hmm. She's pinching herself and saying, "Do I wake up?"
Bonus is woke. What is that?
Bonus is we woke up today.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. There was a time I wasn't thinking I was going to wake up again because I had that stupid stroke.
Yep.
And it was minor, but it really, really changed my thinking. And that's why I'm kind of thinking that we got to get back to life again. You know what I mean?
Somehow, some way.
Yep.
And we got to figure out what we want to do. And my wife and I, we travel a little bit and we do a little bit of this. Well, we haven't done much of that in a long time. But I think we will. Dennis gave us $100 every Christmas. New dentist thought we were overpaid.
All of us left.
Right on.
Yes.
I'd leave too because $100 from a dentist isn't much money when they get $100 and some odd dollars per tooth they pull.
Was it?
Yep.
Was it? Well, he makes 400,000 a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, screw him. Yeah, cherish the days that we do have left, and we got to get back. I got to get back to the business of living again, being alive, and catching my breath.
I think we all got to do that.
Well, you spend a lot of time thinking about what you're going to do, and then you never do it.
Yep.
I'm actually going to do what I plan on doing now.
Yep.
Plus a dinner at a what restaurant?
Plus a dinner
Right.
at a nice restaurant. Oh, okay.
Right on.
That heart gets in the way during
That heart is a pain in the ass, Dorinda.
Well, I'm going to try to fix it tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Wow.
Sounds-
I didn't go do it tonight because we were live, right?
I don't think you could when you're live. I don't know.
I think it
I have
locks it
no
all.
idea.
Wow, you're voted to be to die or be in jail by the time you're 30 and you're the last one standing. Yeah. I kind of had a lot of people thinking I was going to be dead by 30 or 20 or whatever because I pulled some shit too.
Yes, you did.
I didn't care.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
was told I was going to be in jail or dead by the time I was 20.
My
That
dad was.
Yeah,
never happened. Never went to jail. Never.
your dad
died.
was.
My
Although
dad was.
there was a few circumstances where I could have, but I didn't. I'll put it that
Well,
way.
good. And then to stick around a little while longer.
Yep.
My dad was told the same thing, and he became an architect. And then as he became older, he became a designer of jails. So he went into many, many, many jails all across the nation.
Wow.
Annette, you take care, honey. A big hug to you, sweetheart.
Good to see you tonight.
Good night, Annette. Have a good night. Love you. See you next time.
God bless you.
And we will be on tomorrow too. We're going to be on Friday and Saturday this week.
Okay.
Tonight and tomorrow night. Woo woo.
Okay.
And maybe Sunday. We're not sure on Sunday yet.
Yeah, because that's a little hard for you guys. So.
I can remember every stupid thing I ever did. It reminds a lot of aches and pains.
Shit, I had aches and pains. Shit, I did a lot of crazy shit too. Crazy crap. Kind of funny. You get older, right? You think all that crazy crap you did, and then you think, God, I want to do it again.
Tomorrow's show, what time?
Same.
8 o'clock? Okay.
Yeah, that's the other thing we should ask. What
Yeah,
time
what-
is a good time for everybody for us to be live?
Well,
I'm glad I don't remember that crazy stuff.
Okay.
I think I'm starting to remember more of the crazy stuff now than I ever have before.
I set it up for tomorrow. I just got to go in and finish it, but I will do that.
Right
Yeah.
on.
that sounds good.
That's why I asked you what time, because we were talking about going an hour earlier. So that's why I asked you.
I was thinking next week.
Okay.
Okay.
You always regret it halfway to impact. Right on. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
it's time. It's time that with me, I'm just gonna go live again, and if I die, I die. I think getting off the ranch made me bored
Mm-hmm.
because I came over here and I only had electric and septic to put in, and I've just been bored.
Yep.
we were in the evil jumping things in the Evil Knievel era, definitely. I remember riding my bike and jumping everything I could, and then I got a motorcycle thinking I could do it, and I went out and jumped down the trailheads, and not wise. I wiped out and busted myself up pretty good.
Dang.
No, I didn't do the Evil Knievel stuff, but I did other shit. Just saying.
My mother went on a double date with Evil Knievel and one of her friends. They were dating. And she said, I will never get in that car with that man ever again in my life.
Right on.
I'm sure he was a bit of a nut bar.
Oh, yeah.
Good girl.
She
Well,
gets one kernel and goes back to her bed and eats it.
That's high pro.
Yeah.
And she's gonna have to get used to the high pro. And with her taking one at a time, she'll get used to it
She'll
quick.
get used to it quicker.
She'll only eat about a little bowl every day.
Well, she ate a bowl earlier.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. Louise fed her earlier.
No, that was his plate that he
That
had
was my
his.
plate.
No, before that, you said you fed her a bowl of dog food and she ate the whole fucking thing.
That
No.
was at the shelter
That was at the
early this
shelter.
morning.
Oh, okay.
She was used to just getting fed once a day in the morning. And we don't believe in that. We free feed. So
Yeah.
they'll go by and grab a piece or 2 pieces or 3 pieces and eat them, and then they're done.
Yeah,
And
I
normally
think
they gorge
mine
themselves the
twice a
first-
day, once in the morning, once in the evening.
Normally they'll gorge themselves one time, and that'll be the end of it. And I think that's the same thing with her.
Yep, I do too.
Wow.
You got more than one piece that time, didn't you, little lady?
Soft spoken didn't brag a lot at first. They forced him into to sell a brand. Wow. Yeah, I've never ever really sold any brands. I'd sold my brand, but my brand was Hard Luck brand.
Survival.
Yep.
Wow. You know it's weird?
You know, Hard Luck Survival, we were gonna do the going to the mountains and the deep survival, and life just didn't play us those cards. And but we decided at that time that it was Hard Luck Survival because we were going through a lot hard luck times.
Yeah.
Well, you had
How do you get
BLM
through it,
going, and
You know,
you had BLM going, and you had a lot of crap going at that time. And that's the other thing now, too. It's like all the stuff that they pulled at the Capitol the other day. Why aren't they being hit with insurrection? Could it be because they're Democrats?
Mm,
I mean, think about it. During those times, during the times of BLM, they were burning stuff down and trashing things.
yep.
mm.
And then you
Mhm.
had the other people that weren't trashing anything and weren't destroying anything, and they're the ones that get in trouble.
Yep, that made no sense.
It made no sense at all.
And then after that, they were doing the Hamas and Gaza Strip protests, and they went in and sat down in the exact same round hall
Yep.
outside of Congress. And they didn't get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a one-sided system. It's like if you're a Democrat, you can do whatever. And if you're anything else, you got to pay if you do it.
Yep.
And it's crazy.
You want to go outside?
You know, she's looking at you like, are you stupid?
Carol's going to take out the bottom of the Christmas tree. What's up,
Wow.
little girl? Come on. Let's go outside. I'll
Wow.
be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and do this
Do what?
because Rob's across the room, so we may as well have him on there as a icon for a few minutes.
Cool.
So
I'll
you're
take this
iconing me
girl
now.
out. Come on.
Wow. She ain't going.
Nope, she's laying back down.
Well, that's a good way to mess with you. Every time she walks over, you think she has to pee.
That'll give me some exercise.
And you go up and down, and you're doing great,
She has not whittled once in the house.
which is awesome.
Oh, you're a wonderful surprise, little lady. Okay.
Yeah, Lady Justice had her blindfold off for a while. Lady Justice, is there such a thing? We used to say in the military, life, liberty, and justice, and the lack thereof.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty lacking these days. Just saying, in both our countries. Just
Amen. And we have to do something about that because the justice has to be two-sided.
Yeah, well, I know that I did sign a petition this week, which is kind of unusual for me. But it was a petition for a non-confidence vote on Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
So I did sign that. And 2 days ago, after being up for 5 days, it already had over 100,000 signers.
Right on.
So it's building.
Well, it's going to build because people are sick of it.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, people are fucking tired.
Come on with me.
And we need to get the people that are sick of it to do something about it.
Yeah. Well,
And-
the fucking idiot wants to increase the carbon tax, which is already at, I don't freaking know what percentage it's at right now. It's high. Okay. They want to increase it by 4.7% April 1st
Wow. That's crazy.
on gas, alcohol, electricity,
And that's the problem.
heating gas. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
That's the problem.
Come on.
Yep.
You know, I never thought rent would hit
Go outside.
$2,000 a month.
Yep.
Rent, $2,000 a month.
Yep.
That's
For one
crazy.
bedroom.
How are our children going to survive or be able to even have normal lives with rent and food being two things that they can't afford?
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy.
I gotta grab a beer. I'll be right back.
And
Okay.
opportunities aren't there anymore like they used to be.
No, they're not.
It's just absolutely nuts. What's the matter?
I'm yawning.
Are you tired?
Yes. I'm
All
getting
right.
there. I'm getting there, but I'm good.
Well, good.
This little girl. My goodness. She is amazing.
She's stubborn.
Uh-huh.
Stubborn's a
Now
good
when
thing.
she's got her headset, she's ready to do what she's going to do. So anyway.
How tired are you?
Huh? Let's not analyze it.
Oh, I figured
Come on,
that.
sweetheart.
Good.
Hi. Come on up. You want to come up? Do you want to
Well, if
come
you
up?
guys are tired, we can shut this down.
Nah, we're not that tired yet. We're gonna keep going for a little bit more. What do you think, Dorinda?
That's fine.
Come on up.
Unless everybody else has something they want to do.
Come
Yeah,
on.
she does sound like a teenager.
Look at you. Little girl.
She comes over for a quick kiss and a hug, and then she goes back
Then
and
she
lays
goes
down.
back and lays down and goes to sleep again. Pinch me. Is this real or am I back in the kennel? Oh, what a
Yeah,
sweet little
remind her.
girl.
No, I didn't.
Right on, Joe. We're glad they are up still.
All right.
But yeah, we're working on our bugs. We're starting to talk, and I just feel that we should be able to talk longer. You know what I mean?
Hi, sweetheart.
And I think that's where we open up the idea of talking again. And I know that I harp on that, but the problem that we have is that we're not talking.
Hi.
That's right. We need to talk more.
And we need to get going again. You know, I mean, life is too short to be stuck in crazy stuff.
Look at that pretty princess. Yes.
Isn't she something else?
Yeah.
Oh, little girl.
She's going to be big, though, because she's showing big.
Oh, she's gonna, if she gets Frida size, and she might get as big as Frida.
Portia, we're going to be on Dorinda's from here on out. I'm not going to start another channel, period.
Yeah, we're gonna be right here on Dorinda's Corner, and we're still testing out. After the stroke, we're still testing out how his longevity is, and how he's doing, and testing out the waters, and seeing how everybody's doing, and smiling while we're doing it.
Yeah, we never wanted
You-
doom and gloom and all
No,
that other
no,
shit.
no.
And Dorinda
Yeah,
and I,
no, we didn't want that. We don't want that.
Dorinda and I talked this week, and we knew that starting back up with me,
Hi.
that
Okay,
we were
okay.
going to have to figure out how to do it, because I haven't been on since February.
She's got to go out.
Yeah,
on.
she ain't going.
No, she's gonna go out. Her
So-
poach is poached.
That's why we asked for input. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I know that a lot of channels don't ask for input, but we're going to. I feel like if we break it open and we can talk again, we can have fun again, and we can say what we want to say and live how we want to live. YouTube and all of them have hampered our ability to have freedom of speech, and they prevented us from talking to one another. And that's sad. We got to get back to talking to one another. And it's okay to agree to disagree. We don't have to agree on everything.
That's right.
And that's what we want to bring up, that we all can talk. You have a voice here. And I wanted to make it about the people, not anything other than the people.
That's right.
And we, the people, should be able to talk. Be able to be who we are. Just because you get a certain age doesn't mean you don't have an opinion or you don't have a voice. Voices have to be heard. The whole problem I had a long time ago was, how do you break woke? How do you break all this stuff that they purposely perpetrated in our minds so that we don't talk? Well, if you don't talk, how do you work anything out?
That's right. We need
I
to
mean,
talk.
I ran a ranch. And if I didn't talk to the people in the area, I went to ran a ranch. Because I would have been isolated.
Yep.
Being a rancher, you're isolated enough.
Good girl.
Yeah, what can man do to me? Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with that. What can man do to any of us? The Lord is my helper. He's my shepherd.
Good girl.
But we can have a time where we can agree to
Good
disagree. And we can just have fun. Get your point of view out. If you had a
Nope.
great day, a great week, talk about it. If you had a bad week, talk about it.
Yep.
The
Agreed.
whole point is to get talking again. Go ahead, Dorinda.
No, I just agree with everything you're saying.
And we knew it was going to be a harder start. I know, yes, we are the people. We are strong self-supporters that help others too. Exactly, Portia.
Yep.
It
That's
took Dorinda a while to convince me to come back. I'm not going to lie to you. But now that I'm back and I'm with Dorinda, I feel better. And our show from what we had before has changed. but our mindset and our attitude hasn't.
Very true.
And we knew it was going to be a tough start. We did. But we also know that a tough start's a good start. And Sky Wonder with Faith is cooking right on. But yeah, little by slowly, we'll get things worked out and we'll get things going again.
Yep.
And I think, well, I know I'm glad to have the people back that are back. And we're glad to have the time that we can talk to one another. And I didn't want to go off tonight early because I figured, well, it's our first night that we really figured it out what we wanted to do. And we wanted to make sure that we made our point.
Come on.
Thank you, Potea. I miss them so much, even though I talk to Rob every week.
Hey.
Or so. Or more. Every week or more we talk.
But this week we talked a lot more.
Oh, yeah. We talked like
Every day?
6 times one day, 5 times another day. Every day this week we've talked in the past week. So we're and then we did backstages too to boot, so we're doing good.
And that's why we started up. And we, like I said, I knew we were going to be whatever, but it takes time to rebuild and regroup.
And we really do want everybody's input on what the hell they want to talk about. So
Amen.
on the next show, if there's something that's pissing you off or something that's upsetting you or something that's good, let us know. Let us know and we will chat.
Yeah.
Because that's what we need to do. We need to talk about crap and good things and crap and good things and crap.
Exactly. And you have to start somewhere.
Yep.
And so, yeah, we're back. And we're glad to be back.
And see this smiling face? She hasn't smiled in a long time. So guess what? It's an awesome time in my life right now. Just saying.
Did she go again?
Yes. That's why
That's
if
awesome.
she goes towards the kitchen, then she's like,
Well, because she doesn't want to go outside.
She actually did. She took herself out.
Really? It's snowing.
That's the first time.
I'm so glad I've had a really crappy summer. I'm sorry I had a crappy summer, Potea.
I'm sorry to hear that, Potea.
But I remember when you first came to my channel, and I was so glad to have you. And we all had a good time every time you came.
Yep.
And it made for a better show because you got people talking and I told Dorinda there was no way I was going to do a show about me and my wife or about her even. That we had to reel it in and talk to the people and have the people talk.
Yep.
And let us know what you want to talk about. It makes it easy.
Yep.
I don't know. So we are happy to be here. We are happy to be back. But me and my wife will never have a channel again. And we'll work with Dorinda as long as she'll help us.
Well, you never know, Rob. You never know, because we were talking about at the campground doing Misfit
You were talking
Campground.
about doing Campground Misfits.
Yeah, well, so were you. So there you go.
No, not as much as you were.
Because I was trying to pull your ass in. Okay, sorry.
I know. I'm just not that easy. If I was that easy, would you still love me?
Yes. Well, I don't know, but I love you anyway, so it
Hey,
doesn't matter.
No, yeah,
I think 2023 has been a good year for us.
it has.
I'm hoping some other people had absolutely fantastic
Oh
years.
shit!
I'm hoping
I
this
did not know
ends
that,
fucking
Marcia.
quickly.
I did not know that. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh wow.
Natasha Lynn, glad to have you here. Happy Friday to you.
Hello, Tasha Lynn. Good to see you.
Yeah, are you Brian Lynn's wife? Right on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, discernment. I'm pretty cantankerous and stubborn as well.
Not like me.
Oh, you haven't seen that part of me yet.
No, that's my middle name. Right on.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, let's eat lunch here. Let's have fun.
Yep.
So you are in the Philippines. It is lunchtime in the Philippines. Right
Yes,
on.
It is. It is. What you having for lunch? Come on. You want up? You want up? Do you? Come on. Oh,
She's amazing.
there you go. There you go. Come here. Come on. Hi, you. Oh, not even here for 24 hours. You're a pretty cool dog.
Amazing.
She might have to be Frida. We'll
She
have
might
we'll
have
let her
to be.
choose her name.
Boy, if she's Frida, we don't want Frida.
She laid down on the couch.
Yeah.
She's
But
not up here to say hello.
the other Frida, remember
I'm
what she did
testing
to
this
our
out.
do you remember what she did to our recliner out on the porch?
Oh my God, that recliner. Oh, I forgot she tore it up.
She tore it up bad.
Yeah, it was because one night we weren't home when she came up to get her free-fed food,
I know.
and she decided that she had a hard-on for her daggone chair, and she tore the hell out of it.
And then she took off, so we couldn't do anything about it. And she came back real sheepish, but she came back. But
I gotta show ya.
we shared
There she is.
I would like us to visit everyone's dog. Right on. Blue tricolored Chihuahua. We have a blue tick with I think a black and tan. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out later.
Let me see what's going on.
Right on.
Can I see?
But Chihuahuas are an awesome dog too.
You had some ticks that got in there real bad, didn't you? Huh?
She doesn't have them now, does she?
No, it's got that scar tissue,
Yeah.
from the bite. But I hadn't looked down in her ears yet. You got little baby teeth, razors. Oh, you
Of course she does. Better to bite you with, honey.
Oh, she's great. You are great. Yes, you are.
My daughter has a pit. The Chihuahua was my son's. I inherited them.
Oh gosh.
Right on.
So he got Mutt and Jeff.
Mutt and Jeff, but you got them. That's good.
Little itty bitty and a big brawny bull.
Pits are the bomb. I had a pit a few months ago, and before I had my stroke, otherwise, and I had to get rid of him.
He was amazing.
Your blue heeler and border collie resembles her a lot. Yeah, I don't know. See, we're not sure, really, honestly, if I'm being very honest. We're not really sure, but I think she has black and tan in her because of her ear set and her eyes.
And her nose.
And her nose, because she does not have a heeler mouth.
But her tail curls when she's
Yeah.
standing and she's happy. Her tail curls.
But so does a black and tan.
Does it? Yeah, she does not have a healer nose at all.
And she doesn't, and her legs aren't showing that she's a healer because she's really got long legs. So we're just going to figure it out as time goes on.
We'll see how she changes.
And
Yeah.
I'll let you know if we're wrong or right because it ain't that big a deal to me as long as it's a good dog, and I think it will be.
For right now, she's a mutt. She's happy. So that's cool. That's cool.
And we really did wing it tonight, Dorinda.
Yes, we did.
And I think winging it makes for a better show.
Yep. I think so. I think we've done well.
She's gonna be a real cool dog.
Yeah.
She's already shot.
She's a beautiful mutt. Right on, Natasha.
She hasn't been in the house 12 hours.
No.
And
We went down and got my tires rotated today and an oil change. And a lady that was in the place that we were at getting our tires rotated and crap had a dog, and she was driving all the way from California
to
Alabama.
South Dakota.
Alabama.
Yeah.
And her car broke down, and she had the best dog in the world. And she didn't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
And we started thinking about it, and we started talking, and next thing you know, we ended up going to the pound.
And she said that
with no intention of getting a dog.
Her mom left an inheritance to the dog so that it would have vet bills paid for and everything taken care of for the rest of the dog's life.
I know. I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She told us that right at the tail end. The people that are getting the dog don't know about it yet.
Well, that dog is not going to do well with others because it's a one owner, one dog.
Right.
So it may not make it. But ours will.
Yep.
What? But now we're all being quiet.
Yes, everybody's being quiet.
Is this a moment of silence?
Oh,
I guess so.
It could be.
We do not want a moment of silence. You know what happens in silence? Nothing.
Huh? Then keep your fucking mouth chapping.
And I'm trying, but I'm running out of shit to say.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Well, Natasha Lynn, we're glad that you made it in tonight. It's wonderful.
And she's from New York. Glad to have you here.
Glad to have you here.
Subscribed, and it's on Dorinda's Corners channel.
The channel is mine. Okay, it used to be a crafting channel, but we kind of switched it up in the last week or so. And we're trying something new.
You can only craft so long. It's
here
one of
in
those
New York.
art things. If you're not in the mood for it, then you're not in the mood for it.
Yeah, and I'm not in the mood for it no more.
But we were glad to have you come in and check us out, and that was awesome. Last weekend, I broke down on Interstate 80 west of Des Moines. I was glad my dog was with right on. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's what that lady said last night. My mom's dog saved me last night because the Enterprise car that she had rented to deliver the dog in broke down.
Yeah, but that was bullshit too. It was a battery.
There she was. Yeah, I know it was a battery.
And she was all freaked out over nothing.
Chick alone in the middle of 100 semi trucks would make you a little edgy.
Why would that make you edgy?
So the dog barked at anybody that got close to the car.
Why would that make you edgy?
And because the battery went out, she couldn't lock the car because of electric locks.
Yeah, but the thing about it is she was at a truck stop with 100 truckers there. What's going to happen?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Especially if she'd have told one of the fucking truckers what was going on.
Yeah.
Exactly. Crazy.
So she got towed in this morning and
she was a weird woman.
Oh, I know she was.
And then I got stuck talking to her, and that didn't help anything else.
She was 50 years old, but she was talking about how her words were silenced in the 1950s and the early 60s.
And she was 55 years old. Now tell me what she knows about the 50s.
She wasn't old enough.
Fuck.
So
I
we
wasn't even
decided-
born in the 50s, and I don't know shit about it.
We decided we'd shut up.
Anderson 80 would make, that would make you nervous. My God. I did not know that you had broke down.
Oh, Patia.
Wow.
So, Patia. Is it Patia or Patia?
It's Fatia. Just stick
I
with
thought
it
it was
because
Ia. Yeah.
I can mess up everything.
Yes.
And sometimes I
But
even,
wouldn't it be nice to get it right?
no.
We've been saying it. If we've been saying it wrong for a year, we'll keep saying it wrong because that's how we say it.
Yeah. Stop correcting us, woman. Are you woke?
No. I'm trying not to be honest. Honest, I'm trying not to be woke.
That's funny.
Oh.
Wow, but that would, Anderson 80 would make you nervous, especially out of Des Moines.
Holy crap, yeah.
It's absolutely nuts.
So anyway, her mother's dog comforted her last night.
Yeah, her mother's dog
Because he
comforted
was a
her.
little jerk. Oh,
Oh, you jammed your thumb. That sucks. Either is fine. Old bitch works too. Right on. Right on. Yeah. Don Banks, glad to have you here.
Hey, Don, great to see you.
That's funny.
Oh, that's cool. Glad to have you join us. And that we stayed on a little while longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just got to stay on a little bit longer and just talk and have fun.
Yep.
And I think we're having fun tonight. I mean, I am. I don't know about
Yeah, we
Dorinda.
are.
It's hard to tell with Dorinda.
No, can you not tell this fucking smile on my goddamn face?
No, I can't.
Oh.
Fuck.
I'm waiting for the bitch to come out.
The smiles are still too coming out. I can't do the bitch mode when I got the smile thing on.
I am sorry about that, Dorinda.
Fuck.
Remember, wrinkles are bitch stripes.
Yeah,
Yep.
right on.
Yeah, I got them too. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I
There you go.
don't either.
Now she's decided she can sleep up here.
When you didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah, she's sound asleep.
You
Of
tell me
course you
straight
knew
up.
it was gonna happen.
Put her on the floor, not on the couch.
Yeah, and you were like, we're going to keep her off the couch. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's going to happen.
That
That's gonna work. No, it's not. Okay.
That pit bull used to run in from outside. He'd do a donut in the middle of the living room, and then he'd come up here and he'd hit the back of the couch so hard I thought it was going to go through the wall.
Yeah.
And then he'd look at me, "Hi, Mom, I'm back." I don't like me now. I just could not slow him down. He was so happy and so strong, and so I was feeling like a real bad little old lady about that time. 'Cause
Have you felt like you're a little old lady? I didn't
I
even
could-
notice.
I could not slow him down. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Are you waking up again?
What does that say? YouTube has the,
Birds for free tonight. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Patia?
I gotta go pee. I'll be back.
You enjoy yourself. Wow.
Her tummy's going down now that she finally got relaxed enough.
She's going to sleep and she's going to go
Eliminate.
right back to a regular size, and you're going to be amazed at the size.
Look
Because
at
right now
you.
she's eating a lot and she's going to grow. And when she grows, she'll shed off all that weight and she'll gain a lot more weight and grow more. Oh, yeah, classic. What's that about? Oh, the Birds movie.
Oh yes,
I did
With
not know.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Really?
Yes,
I've
black
never
and white.
seen it.
Black and white movie.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, the birds go nuts and attack people.
Right on.
Are you getting down? Are you getting up? gonna fill this whole love seat.
Yeah, he is.
Is
Half
there
the
gonna
fun
be
of having
room for
him.
me? Hmm? Look at this girl. She is so cute. Look at you.
Yeah, Don Banks, the Birds movies. Yikes.
Hey, you.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so I don't know anything about it.
Hi, girlfriend. Don't chew on my shirt. Yeah. What's up?
Wow. Blackbirds have never been clean.
Yeah, no, they haven't because they
Oh, the birds were attacking everyone. I'd be walking out with guns.
Oh yeah, they were
Shoot.
attacking everybody. I mean, but they were little sparrow type. They weren't big birds. They were like the songbirds. Just went nuts. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't
Well,
know
we've
what
seen
it
a
is.
bunch of songbirds take on a hawk, and they did a number on that hawk. Damn. Remember?
Mm-hmm. So we watched.
Yeah, we are getting ready for Christmas. We actually put a tree up, and now everybody wants my wife to do
to do the wall tree again.
So we're going to.
We'll do a wall tree. We'll get some of those command strips tomorrow.
Where do you get them?
They're the ones where you pull off and it's goopy stuff and it sticks to the
Yeah,
wall.
you can get
Yeah.
those. You can get. I know I can get those at my dollar store. So you should be able to get it at your dollar store.
Well, good, because we like to shop at the dollars. When the fuck do we shop? Wow.
Yeah, her tummy's going down. Good.
Told you. Don Banks. I am ready, getting ready for Christmas. I have my tree up and nativity up, a wreath on the door. Right
All
on.
right. Cool.
It is time to break out that Christmas spirit.
We had a TV tray in the living room with cookies on it since Thanksgiving, and I'll tell you, it's not going to be good for my waistline, but I'll have
Oh, who
fun.
cares? When you get our age, you don't worry about the weight or any of that crap. You're just happy you're together.
Yep. Agreed.
Frida.
See, when we got married, I decided I can get so nasty, right? Nasty looking and all
Trixie.
that. It ain't going to matter because I'm married. That dog is amazing. That is a blue tick.
Yeah, I think she is. Look at these ears. I mean, she's got ears that go forever. Hey, you.
Those
Well,
crazy hoops snap back and hit me in my buckles. Right on.
Awoo. You need to go outside again?
I think it's time to reflect on this year. I'm reflecting on it even more lately, and I am ready for 2023 to be done. Knuckles,
agreed.
I really am. I'm looking forward to this year being done completely.
Oh, down the pillow.
Right on. You got her going, buddy.
And look who she's looking at. Look who she's looking at.
Absolutely.
She's in love.
The dog's name is Trixie.
Yeah.
It might be Frida. I'm not too sure because she responds, Frida,
She responds to Frida too.
Trixie.
We'll have it figured out by Sunday, I think.
She likes them both. She says, I'll just take 2 names.
Yeah.
I'm a big enough dog that I need 2 names.
Yeah, Frida Trixie.
Hi. Hi, sweetheart. She's just she's a little character.
She's starting to feel her wheat. She's starting to feel her Wheaties.
Yeah. I'm going to be
And
going,
she is going to sleep
oh,
tonight.
God, am I ready for a puppy?
Yeah, I like Trixie too. And I'm thinking she'll be a Trixie.
Hi. What's up, Trixie? Oh. Hello. You my new girlfriend, huh? Yes, you are.
It's kind of good to have.
Shall we have an adventure?
I was told not to have a dog for 6 months. I made it 2.
Yeah, but she's not the type of dog that's going to trip you up.
No,
And if we don't let her jump up, she won't learn to. Bear, he could jump up and look in my face, look down at my
shit!
face.
He didn't have to jump up when you're on the YouTube.
Wow.
He just walk over and he'd be right up at face level with you.
Yep. Oh gosh, he was.
Could we do a pear fest all together sometime in January? I got into Asbury College. Right on. Yeah, we can.
All right.
We can definitely do a pear thing. Pear
Yeah.
fest.
Cool.
We definitely can. And that's the kind of stuff we need to hear from you so that we can make it happen.
Jesus.
Bear was a blank, was a,
Was a load.
yeah, he
He
was.
was one big son of a gun.
He was huge.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I'm glad to have a fur baby in the house again. Ask me tomorrow
Yeah,
by
I won't.
this time.
I'm not that stupid. I ain't asking, period. I'm just going to go with bang.
No, don't do my shoes. No.
He said all I got to do is ask. Bear said all I have to do is ask.
No, Bear was a load. He was a big dog. And then he said, then he's talking about the Bible, I think.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I just
Let's go.
misinterpreted. I'm sorry about that.
Let's go.
No problem.
She's asking to go out. Oh, you're gonna?
Yeah.
No, those
No.
aren't yours.
Well, we know he's a chewer.
Come on. No, she's not chewing. She was nuzzling.
Wow.
Two different things. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Check Asbury College. The Holy Spirit took over for a long time. Right on. And that's kind of what we need to get going again. And I think
Where is
as
she?
time goes, she's walked in the kitchen.
Come
She's
on.
not fucking going outside.
What'd you just do? You look guilty.
She did nothing. Or did she?
I don't know.
Well, you would know. She just went in there
I'm
and
not barefoot, so I won't feel a piddle. Come on. Go outside.
right on.
Come on. Come on.
And now you're going to Asbury on Portia or what?
Let's get her done.
Yeah. Right on.
That's cool.
I think we can do that. I think that'd be real easy for us to do.
Yep. Well, it'd be easy for you to do.
That would be. It'd be a nice time though, too.
Yep.
And I think that might be wise.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we did it, for how long would you want us on for? And that's what we're asking Portia. You know, just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you doing, Dorinda?
I'm doing good.
Good. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. And that is true.
Yep.
But I really do think this marathon would be a wise thing to do.
Yep. I got it marked down. With a big
What
box
do you
in
wanna
the
do
star.
that, Dorinda?
Pardon?
No, I happened to come across him on YouTube. It was amazing. Right on. The students took in singing in the chapel. Right on.
Cool.
Right on. I do know that a lot of channels have done prayer-a-thons, but it always turns into a Q report. I think if we do a prayer-a-thon, we'll just turn it all about God
Yep.
and
Same
not do the Q report. Just pray and talk, and I think that's a good idea. And now that I lost Dorinda, she's like,
No, I'm scratching an itch. Fuck.
"Are you itchy?"
I got an itch on the shoulder thing, top shoulder here.
Oh my God, no!
It's like ah.
Not
No.
an itch.
I'm okay. All
Yeah,
I
I think we do. I think we could. What? Both? Right
yeah.
on.
Okay, do you want us to drop the link, see if anybody wants to come up, if anybody's still here or whatever?
Go ahead.
I don't know.
The verse is always found in 11, Luke 11:9. Right on.
Yeah, drop the link if anybody wants to chat.
Yeah, if anybody wants to come up, come ahead. We'd love to have you.
Yep.
There she goes.
Yep, that's amazing.
Did she go outside for a pee and a poop?
Do what?
Did she go outside for a pee and a poop?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she did,
she's
but-
adjusting to the new food and she's not happy.
What do you mean she's not happy?
She's got the runs.
That's good.
I don't want to announce it, but she's doing excellent. No.
Oh, wow.
Kleenex.
So what you're telling me is they're still on YouTube. Move out of the way, hon.
Yes, dear.
And many people came and they had to shut the channel down for a while. Right. Wow. Why? Did they have to shut the channel down just for speaking their mind? Talking about God building up something? Crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's nuts.
Well, maybe that's why we fight back.
Yeah,
We'll
we
do a
have-
prayer-a-thon.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we fight back. Because in reality, we got to fight back. And we got to find a way to do it where it makes sense. Right on. One of your videos got banned worldwide. Why was that, discernment? Wow.
That's awful.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty crazy. Why would it get banned, discernment? Yeah, well, that's one you told me about. It's kind of crazy. You come in and you talk about God. You talk about righteous things, and sometimes you talk about revelations or what have you. It was about the Anabaptists. Well, God. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. But doesn't anybody ever get mad about the taking down stuff that doesn't need to be taken down? I mean, for real?
Yeah, you'd think people would get mad, but
I'd be fuming.
Yeah.
They believe that children should be baptized at birth, but to choose for themselves later in life. I agree with that. That at birth it doesn't matter, but because they're already covered, it matters after the fact.
And who's to say when the age of reasoning settles in?
Absolutely.
Some churches have a specific age,
Yeah, well,
but some
nobody
people never
knows
get
the age
reason.
because how would you know the age?
Some people never get reason.
The age is when you come to reason and make a choice.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
And that can happen at any age.
There she goes.
the town shut down. So many people visited this little Bible college. They couldn't support the town. I didn't mean to confuse you guys. Oh, I understand.
Yeah, there wasn't the facilities were there wasn't enough food being shipped in. There wasn't this. There wasn't that. It would create a chaos that would be different than we don't think about towns actually being overwhelmed. I think New York might be feeling that right now, but
Where are we going?
anyway,
She
I
said the
think that
town
the
shut
prayers
down,
on-
so many people visited this little Bible college. They couldn't support the town. She didn't mean to confuse us.
yeah,
Well, too much truth scares everybody. But do we live in the truth or do we live in the lie?
Truth.
And if we live in the truth, we shouldn't be afraid now, should we?
That's right.
right.
And I mean, that's plain and simple. We sit down there and we pretend that we have faith. We pretend we want to know. We pretend we want to understand everything. But when the facts come out, we don't want to. And our country can't go on pretending. They got to know the truth, and they don't need to run from it. Sometimes you should just embrace it. With woke being a lie and all the stuff that's going on YouTube, not all of it, but some of it, it gets crazy. And then they want to shut you down for speaking the truth. It's crazy. In our church, we dedicate our children to God. Yeah, right on. I understand that completely. And they say, raise the children in love. Yep, to love God and follow his law. But that's what we're commanded to do with children of God, is once we get to our age where we have our own children, we raise them in the way of the Lord, and we have to. That's commanded to us. And not that many people even think that way, Dawn. Not that many. But that is what we're commanded to do. And that's what's going to strengthen us in the end. And to dedicate your child to God is one thing. But I do believe that everybody comes to that time where they choose who they're going to serve. And they either do or don't. But that's between them and God, not us to judge. I think Dorinda's fading.
Hotia, I do think that that's an inspiration that's huge. That's huge.
Amen. But I have seen. Good night, discernment. Glad to have you here.
Good night, discernment.
Good night, discernment. Have a good night. Sleep well.
I would love for the Spirit to let me sing how I feel in my heart. Right on.
Awesome. Oh, God.
Are you tired, Dorinda?
I'm getting there, honey.
Right on.
Cool,
I'm off
discernment.
call. Yeah, I can rest. Right
you
on.
get solid rest with no phone calls. Woo-hoo.
And catch your breath. Glad to have you here. And you get some sleep, and I'll wrap it in the morning. I'll probably give you a call sometime tomorrow. But wow. Well, we have been going a long time tonight.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, we have.
3 hours. Started 3 hours ago.
3
So-
hours and 17 minutes.
So do you want to shut her down and Dorinda?
Sure. I'm kind of tired.
It's been
All
a
right.
wonderful, wonderful night. And,
It's been an awesome night. Thanks, everyone.
thank you all for coming in. It's been fantastic. And you all got to christen our little puppy.
Yep.
Frida or Trixie. I think it's going to be Trixie. Yeah, Trixie. Ooh, you like that, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, she just whoop.
right
And,
on.
she stopped chewing on a rawhide for that one. That's cool.
That's cool.
So anyway,
Well, good night, y'all, and thank you all for showing up and coming in and sharing this evening with us. We had a bomb.
Have a great night, everyone. Love you all. See you soon.
alrighty.
Tomorrow. Bye-bye.
God bless. Sleep good.